I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
What do I hear it again? If we don't really want to hear it again, say
coming for you. 3, 4, prepare for war. 5, 6, it's TBX, bitches. 7, 8, here comes the pain. 9, 10, he wanna knock out. He wanna finish him. Holy shit! You want war? Let's go to war. I'm running from the cats, gorillas in the pack, go wild dogs. African lions with black manes and loud roars. Natural killers squeeze hard like pythons. You want war? Let's go to war. Fight Sean, we bite down like Pitbulls with locked jaws. We outside, click, turn the lights on. Gorillas in the midst of big knuckles that break jaws. Iron sharp as iron, we got ours, grab yours. Ain't no love in war, ain't no love in this blood sport. I don't care what you thought, I can see it in your eyes, you're not sure. I can see it inside your face, you're in the wrong place. Cowards like you, get your whole pack busted. Packed up and boxed up, we in here now. Like yeah, now what?
War in the east, war in the west,
Puñeta,
war up north, war down south.
puñeta.
I guess a war, rumors of war.
We are DR, stand up. I bring the guerra to your tierra, puñeta. I bring the guerra to your tierra, puñeta, puñeta. From Cali to New York, from Texas to Baltimore, from Vegas to Florida. We bring the heat to the kitchen, fire to the stove, and make that water boil. Go harder, go home, go harder, get gone. This is a border war. Ring that bell, motherfucker, ding dong. I walk to the ring like a fucking King Kong. Call that fat black chick that sings songs. It's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing going on. And I ain't gonna stop till your body. And 911, if you're scared, call the cops. Hit him round 1 till he say no mas. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him round 1.
Can I talk to you, son?
Come pick up your pops. It's border war done. See you at the next stop.
Tim wanna knock out. He wanna knock out.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Monday morning edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Solo Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo. We are here to talk this weekend's big fight bright and early to get your picks all week in case some of you, don't get here today and can't make your pick. We're going to be accepting picks via Star all week long. We have a big jam-packed card to discuss. Let's get straight into it. We're here for the Cruz versus Lamont Roach for the WBC Interim title. Pitbull Cruz has become a must-watch fighter known for his aggressive style, his relentless pressure, and heavy hands, making him a fan favorite since his incredible performance against Gervonta Tank Davis, where he took Tank 12 full rounds. His record is 28 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw, demonstrates his consistency at an elite level. Lamont Roach, in contrast, is the undefeated, technically sound counterpuncher, often referred to as the assassin. His lone career blemish was a majority draw against Tank Davis, which he has yet to avenge as Tank dropped out of that rematch. Now, this is a massive step up in competition for Roach. I don't think he's ever faced anyone as aggressive as Isaac Pitbull Cruz. The WBC interim title will be on the line, and Lamont has been out in many interviews saying he'll be seeking the true WBC title. Right now, Subriel Matias holds that belt. He's scheduled to face Dalton Smith at the Barclays Center. We'll see, will Isaac be fighting Subriel Matias, who Matias has called for. You know, when Matias was the IBF champion, he wanted to fight with Isaac and always thought that it would be a fan-friendly fight, one that his fans would love. And it was never able to happen due to Liam Bottle dethroning Subriel Matias. Since then, he's been able to capture the WBC title, get back into title contention, and then win the actual belt. And he walked away from the mandatory status with the IBF, where he would have gotten a crack at none other than Richardson Hitchens. Keys to victory for Cruz: maintain that relentless pressure, but try to be intelligent, as we've seen him get picked apart by Rayo Venezuela, a.k.a. Jose Venezuela. Cruz must cut off the ring effectively and not allow Roach to establish his jab or lateral movement, which could be a problem for Isaac Cruz. Body work will be crucial to slow down Roach in the later rounds. For Roach, use that lateral movement. Try to use some high volume to compete with the relentless pressure of Isaac. Have an accurate jab to frustrate Cruz, kind of like Jose Venezuela did. He must maintain his distance and counter effectively, much like he did in the Tank Davis fight. Roach stood in the pocket and countered the big puncher better than we've ever seen. He was effective, and he will need to be effective when Cruz charges in, avoiding exchanges and avoiding the ropes. In the co-main event, we have the Cuban Erislandy Lara, 31-3 with 3 draws, versus Janibek, undefeated at 17-0. The IBF World Middleweight title and the WBO Middleweight title both on the line in this unification bout. Lara brings his own WBA to this bout. It will be a 3-belt unification. This is a classic fight. We've seen this before, youth versus experience in this unification fight. Erislandy Lara, despite his age, remains an elite boxer with a stellar amateur and professional career. Janibek holding that IBF middleweight title and putting it on the line. Now, Lara's last confirmed bout was a second-round TKO over Michael Zavada, and before that, he fought Danny Garcia, who he also stopped, making Danny take that dreaded Puerto Rican knee and bowing out. Janibek, Kazakh style, as they like to call him, is the WBO champion as well as the IBF champion. He is one of the most feared punchers in the division with a perfect record, 17-0. They call him feared because Demetrius Andrade vacated his belt rather than facing him. No top names want to give him a shot, Lara being the first guy to actually get in there. We all thought that Carlos Adames would be fighting Janibek, as they had so much to say to each other throughout the years. But even with a Turkey Al-Sheikh payday, we couldn't get Carlos Adames in the ring. But Carlos is with the PBC, and I won't be fooled. I'm sure this is another ploy by the PBC to make their fighter the last fighter for the undisputed so that they can get another $10 million payday, kind of like how they did Caleb Plant and Canelo Alvarez. Now, with Janibek, this won't be $10 million, but you never know how much would be on the table for that last unification for undisputed, being as though Turki Al-Sheikh is certainly invested in Janibek. He does have a frightening KO ratio, and his last defense was a dominant 6-round TKO against Vincenzo Gualtieri on October 14th, 2023. We have a bunch of other fights to discuss. Obviously, we have the Shane Mosley taking on Jesus Ramos in another great fight. Jesus Alejandro Ramos 23-1, Shane Mosley 22-4, both fighting for that WBC middleweight belt. That's going to be another great fight. 2 middleweights. Now, Ramos in a potential middleweight war. Ramos Jr. is a hard-hitting contender who bounced back from his first loss to Erickson Lubin nearly 2 years ago, September 2023, on the Jamel Undercard versus Canelo Alvarez. He's gotten a dominant TKO victory over Johan Gonzalez. Mosley is looking for his signature win against a top contender. He does have that great win over Daniel Jacobs, but Jacobs was on the back half of his career, and there'll be some that won't give Mosley as much credit as he would receive if he beats Jesus Ramos. We also have the return of Frank Martin, 18-1, taking on Rances Bartholomew, 30-3. Martin coming off of that tough loss, knockout loss to Tank Davis back in June of 2024, looking to rebuild his super lightweight standing against the veteran, former champion Bartholomew, who has only fought once since May of 2023. We also have Stephen Fulton taking on O'Shaquie-Foster in your co-main event, or the third fight on the card. I could be wrong about that, but Stephen Fulton is looking to reestablish himself as an elite level fighter after his first professional loss, a dominant stoppage by Naoya Inoue back in July 2023. The super bantamweight is now moving up to super featherweight. He immediately challenges the formidable WBC champion O'Shaquie-Foster, 23-3. Foster is slick, defensive, a specialist whose last defense was a tough split decision victory over Rocky Hernandez. He also defeated Robinson Consecao to gain his title back after what some call a controversial loss. In between that, a split decision to Abraham Supernova, and now in the big fight with Stephen Fulton for the WBC super featherweight title. This fight has been in the making for some time now, but much like most PBC fights, they end up getting rescheduled, looking for the right date. Hopefully this one that we've been waiting for a while, happens, and we could take it off of our schedule and minds. Foster, he is the defending champion and certainly needs to show and prove here. There's been a lot of back and forth. Fulton has certainly been doing the rounds, being interviewed, and saying all the right things. He's been asking for this fight. He needs this win in order to eventually get a fight with Shakur Stevenson, who he's had a lot of back and forth with. But that would call for O'Shaquie to move up another 5 pounds, which I'm sure he can do. Just like Roach has moved up 5 to fight Tank and another 5 to fight Isaac Cruz. If O'Shaquie wants the big paydays, he's going to have to come away with a career-defining win over multiple division champion Stephen Fulton. The Pitbull test. Is Lamont Roach ready for the nonstop pressure and power of Isaac Cruz? What is the single best tactical error either fighter could make? I would have to say it would be Roach giving Isaac what he wants, standing in front of him and giving him the all-out Mexican war that he craves. The keys to victory are fight exactly how Rayo Venezuela fought and maybe try to take less punishment than Venezuela. Does Roach have the skills? He certainly showed that he's on a high level in the Tank fight. What we need to know was that more about Roach or more about where Tank was at in his career mentally, as Tank has not been able to fight since then, has had out-of-the-ring issues, and fights fall apart. Was the performance that Lamont put up all him? Or was it Tank Davis not taking his opponent seriously and catapulted Lamont into a stratosphere? Quite possibly he doesn't belong. The middleweight unification, the age factor. Can the 31-year-old and the IQ be enough for Erislandy Lara? Excuse me, I mean 41. Lara is quite old. Let me double check that there. Lara is, Lord, BoxRec don't even got it. Come on, old man. Let's see. He's in his 40s. I think he's 41. I think that's a typo. All right. So Lara is 42 years old. 42 years old. So, you know, the age factor definitely something to consider. Not sure if it's going to be an issue, as Lara is an elite level fighter and for the most part always showed he belonged. Now, is his age, which could be translated into experience, and his ring IQ enough to solve the puzzle of the heavy-handed, undefeated Janibek? And where does the winner go from here in that 160-pound landscape? Obviously, the unification with Carlos Adames would be the right thing to do. The issue is, can either man actually get Adames into the ring? Now, many believe if Lara wins, the unification with Adames and Lara will be easy for Undisputed, as they're both managed by Louis DeCubas and promoted by PBC. Keep in mind, we couldn't get Lara in this Janibek fight, which he had allegedly wanted for many years. Is Lara the guy to dethrone Janibek and prove there was more hype than substance? Fulton's featherweight future. How does Stephen Fulton look at super featherweight after the devastating loss to Inoue? It's been a minute since that loss, but how is he going to do versus somewhat of a puncher in O'Shaquie-Foster? Foster has proven his power can carry late, even though his knockout percentage is only 52%. we have Ramos, Jesus Alejandro Ramos, bouncing back from that first loss to Erickson Lubin, stepping up to his first big name since losing to Lubin. Does Shane Mosley Jr. have the veteran savvy to put Ramos back on the defeated column? Or is Ramos simply too strong, too big, too young for Mosley? The real main event, which fight on the fight card? Cruz Roach, Lara-Janibek, Fulton-Foster, Mosley, Ramos. Which of these has the highest potential for Fight of the Year candidate and why? Undercard risers. Discuss Frank Martin and his immediate return, which isn't too immediate as he hasn't fought since his loss to Tank, which was quite some months ago. Frank Martin last in the ring versus Tank Davis June 15th of 2024. So more than a year and a half out of the ring by the time he steps into the actual ring. Will there be ring rust? Will Frank be able to contend with Rancy's Bartholomew? Now, Rancy, no different. He last fought Jose Carlos Ramirez and lost a 12-round unanimous decision and hasn't fought since April 27th of 2024, making him be out of the ring more than a year and a half. So both men coming off some long layoff. Rancy's not the biggest of punchers with a 50% KO ratio, while Frank Martin slightly more of a puncher, right above that 65%, coming in at 66.67%. The Ghost, now with Buddy McGirt, no longer with Derek James. Can he put together the necessary to get the win? Let's talk the betting value. Looking at the pro boxing odds, where's the biggest upset potential lurking on this stacked undercard? Who can possibly be upset on this very big event? And I say very big because even Robert the Ghost Guerrero, son, is on this card. 6-0, 3 KOs. Then you also have undefeated Adrian Nieves on this card, taking on Roberto Castro, another undefeated fighter, 3-0. Jordan Roach, the brother of Lamont Roach, 5-0 in a 4-round fight versus Brian Santiago. Daniel Blancas, another undefeated fighter, taking on William Townsend. Daniel Blancas, trained by Jose Benavidez Sr., who's vacationing in Greece, so hopefully he makes it back in time. The return of Elijah Garcia, way on the bottom of the undercard, 17-1, taking on Alexis Gayton. Luis Reinaldo Nunez. We haven't seen Nunez in a while. I'm sure Bob Santos is going to be very happy. Nunez did get a tune-up fight in Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo versus Daniel Ramirez, scoring a 4th-round knockout. Before then, he hadn't fought since Leonardo Baez, 2024, December 11th. So Nunez coming off of 6 months inactivity in a 4-round tune-up. Many people excited about his return. Like I said, we've been waiting for him to fight for some time. I'm sure Bob Santos is ecstatic to have his fighter back. Isaac Lucero, 17-0. The hard hitting with a 76.47% knockout ratio takes on Roberto Valenzuela Jr. And Roberto is 31-5. 2 of those wins coming by knockout. resides in Mexico, and is on a 5-fight win streak. All 5 of those wins coming by knockout. 3 of those 5 in Mexico, 2 right here in the great United States. We'll see what sort of test Roberto is for Isaac Lucero. That is your full card. And this is what we're talking about. We're talking previews and predictions. You got all week to make your predictions. We're starting early. Isaac Cruz, Lamont Roach. I'm going to pick the boxer. I seen Isaac get outboxed by Rayo. Rayo didn't really use his feet outside of pivot, so I don't think it was a speed or footwork issue. More of punch placement and accuracy. And based off what I seen Lamont do to Tank Davis, I'm confident he'll be able to do the same to Isaac Cruz, who to me has always proven to be very limited. He's just a come-forward fighter that chucks him at you, and I don't think that's going to be enough to dethrone, well, to beat the undefeated Lamont Roach. I'm going to go with the experience of Lara over the power of Janibek. Janibek just has to prove it to me. I don't think he's a hype job whatsoever. I just feel like he's never been in the ring with anyone like Lara, even at this age of Lara. Now, granted, he has that win over former champ Rob Brandt, but Rob Brandt was 1 foot in, 1 foot out, became a firefighter, flipping houses. I don't know what sort of Rob Brandt that was that got into the ring with Janibek. So this will be Janibek's true test. And when you consider Janibek's fight against Hassam Ndam, he only dropped Ndam 1 time in round 3. Peter Quillen was able to drop Ndam about 6 times in 1 fight. So is that power really there? I don't recall Janibek dropping Denzel Bentley, who, for the most part, is a domestic-level UK fighter. We really like him here on TBV, but he isn't world-class elite. He hasn't beat a world-class fighter, and he was able to go about 12 rounds with Janibek. So we'll see what Janibek can do with Lara, but I am picking Lara to defeat him. Stephen Fulton, O'Shaquie-Foster is a bit tougher. O'Shaquie's a bit of a slow starter. Comes on late. Relies on power that he really doesn't have when you put paper to pencil and realize the knockout ratio. Hopefully he can start a little faster. But Fulton's a multiple division champ. The only drawback is that he's the one moving up to the weight of O'Shaquie, so O'Shaquie may have the weight advantage, if not power advantage. But I'm leaning Stephen Fulton. Not 100% sure just yet. We have time. It's only Monday. Fight is 5 days away. Jesus Ramos and Shane Mosley. I'm leaning Mosley. I think he's a sleeper. And Ramos didn't fight as hard as I would have wanted him to fight in that Erickson Lubin fight. Now, doesn't mean that he didn't learn his lesson from there and is coming into this fight to change things up. But we seen him look a little less than in that Erickson Lubin fight. Mosley, I think, is a sleeper, a strong guy, and has been looking good in camp. Frank Martin, Rances Bartholomew, I'm going Frank Martin. Both coming off long layoffs. I just feel Martin has a little bit more tools. Bartholomew, more of a guy that uses the ring, not really offensive for the most part. Isaac Lucero, definitely picking him to get the stoppage. Luis Nunez, another pick of mine's, probably stoppage. Elijah Garcia also picking to get the win, as well as Daniel Blanca's Jordan Roach and Robert Guerrero's son. Those are my picks. If you want to call in, I don't know anything about Adrian Nieves, so we'll pick him as the A side, but don't hold me to it, as I've never seen him fight. We're asking for your previews and predictions. If you're interested, you know what to do. All you got to do is call into the show via Discord or X Spaces and voice your opinion. Give us your take on who you think will win these fights. Khaled, Indiana, what it do? While we wait for Khaled to connect on X Spaces, get and smash that thumbs up.
Yo, Nash.
What up?
All right, hold on. Let me check you off Bluetooth. Hold up. Yo, we good?
We good.
All right, salute. All right, let me start from the bottom. I'm gonna go with Jesus Ramos in this scrap. Jesus look good. He got the stoppage over Jonathan, even though Jonathan, that's like not the same fighter. I'm gonna go with Jesus. I haven't seen that much of Sugar Shane. As far as that Stephen Fulton Osaki, that's a good rumble. I'm gonna lean tough fight like you said, Ness. I'm gonna go with Osaki, slightly bigger man, solid skill set. Stephen Fulton Osaki, that's a good rumble. I don't know if Stephen Fulton got the thump to just keep Osaki off of him. I think Osaki gonna try to walk him down a little bit, maybe try to step to him. So I'm gonna go with Osaki, and I feel like niggas trying to play my nigga like Shocky name. As far as Lara and Janibek, man, I'm gonna go with Janibek. I don't think that Lara done fought some real middleweight since he moved up to middleweight. I know he knocked out Cornflake and he stopped Danny, but Janibek is a real middleweight. Janibek probably like a super middleweight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Janibek, and Janibek need this win to kind of prove that he's the guy at middleweight. There's a lot going on at middleweight, and we kind of need to see what's going on. And then I'm gonna go with Lamont in like a tough fight. I think that Lamont, because he feels stronger, he might fuck up and try to fight Pitbull Cruz. Since he moving up in weight, fighting at 140, he might feel stronger, and he might feel like he got to sit in there and trade with Roach. You know what I'm saying? Versus pivoting and stand behind that jab. That might be his downfall. That might lead to a draw or just a tougher fight. But if he boxing, you know what I'm saying, use that jab, be educated with the jab, I think that he can beat Pitbull Cruz. We've seen the blueprint to beat Pitbull Cruz. And then lastly, I'm gonna go with Frank Martin, man. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin, long time out the ring. He got away from Derek James and all that. He's with a real guy and buddy. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Frank Martin in that scrap, man. You know what I'm saying? Great weekend of scraps. Good weekend. Looking forward to it. Some of the homies gonna be having it. Already spoke to them. We gonna pull up. Solid way to end the year, because I don't even think it's any more solid rumbles after this. I know it's some interway shit, but yeah, bro. Solid card. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Ness, that's my call. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, Star. Buenos dias. How you doing?
Buenos dias. Happy Monday, TBV. Happy Monday, chat. Happy Monday, Ness. I'm excited about this topic today. I'm excited because
let's be clear. It was Star that recommended this.
The reason why I'm excited about it is because just like when Khaled was just speaking, we realized that there are 4 really good fights. We have some undercard fights as well that may be good, but he did 4 picks just now. That's huge. So my idea of doing this topic today was so we could just break down everything that we feel about the fighters. Get some calls about how people feel about the fighters, but all week long we can take your picks to for who you're picking. So we do have a few we have the press conferences and the weigh-ins, but all week long, we gonna break down these fighters and we'll take your picks throughout the week. So I thought that it'd be good to start the week off with it because hopefully we get some more boxing news because over the weekend it was really really dry.
Yeah.
No nothing new to talk about. So why not start the week off with the excitement of what this weekend is going to be about, and then we'll be open to anything else that comes in. So I'm excited about this card. I feel like as far as my picks for the fights, I'm gonna look at Foster and Stephen Fulton first. So I feel like man, I mean, when I look at the two fighters, I feel like Fulton kind of have impressed me in recent fights. I feel like since the Inouye fight, I feel like Foster has been a little lackluster, but he still has really good qualities as a boxer. He's a quality boxer. I don't feel like he have the dog that Stephen Fulton has, but I feel like he's a really good technical boxer. And I think this is going to be his third division. I think going
Yeah.
for a belt. Yeah, his third division. So I feel like there's a lot at stake for him. But I also feel like Fulton has laid out a plan for himself, in wanting to fight Shakur and the bigger names. So I do feel like that he's going to be coming for Foster as well. So on that one, right now, I would say I'm kind of like in the middle with that one right now. I don't know for sure. I probably need to see more, maybe the press conference and the weigh-in. With the Lara and the Janibek fight, I feel like Lara is a million years old, but
Mm.
I still feel like you as far as him being a very technical boxer, technically sound and very seasoned. So, and as far as Janibek, like you say, he's a big puncher, but I haven't seen enough of him to put him over Lara. So I would say I'll lean towards Lara on that fight. The Pitbull and Roach fight, I'm definitely rolling with Roach because I feel like Roach showed us in the tank fight that he can fight. He's a boxer. He can fight on the outside. He has a inside short jab to me that's very powerful. And I think that if Pitbull get him in the inside, he'll actually know what to do in the inside as well because he stayed in the inside with Tank a lot. I feel like Pitbull is going to definitely come with the power, and try to dominate Roach. But I feel like Roach has all the tools to win that fight. And Pitbull also said that he's the upcoming face of Mexican boxing. So I feel like that this is going to be a really, really, really action packed fight. But I'm still going with Roach to edge that out. And the Frank Martin fight, I don't even know who he's fighting, but so I don't really know how to go with that one. I don't know the guy that
You
he's
never
fighting.
watched Rancy's fight?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah, nah, he's been
That's who
around
he's
for a
fighting?
while. Former world champ.
Rancy?
Yeah, Rancy's Bartholomew.
Okay, let me write him down because I didn't even know who he was fighting, but so those are my picks. But throughout the week, of course, I'm gonna be learning more about the card. So, but I'm really excited about this card. I feel like Roach and Pitbull, as far as fight of the night, I feel like it's gonna be between Roach and Pitbull and Ashaki and Fulton, but I edge it to Roach and Pitbull because to me both of them coming with action. I think that Fulton is a more composed fighter, so I don't know if that fight is gonna get as ugly as the Roach and Pitbull fight.
So which one of these you think will be the fight of the night?
Roach and Pitbull, because I think they're
And
gonna bring more action.
and which one of these you think could be the upset of the night?
The upset, Janibek and Lara.
Really?
I feel like I'm not sure. I'm not
So
sure
which
about
one are you calling
Laura.
the upset though? Is Lara winning an upset over Janibek?
I'm going with Laura, but so do you think that will an
Well, I mean,
upset have
I'm
to
just
be
saying
that?
that because I think that Janibek is the favorite, right? Like
Okay.
as the two
Sheesh.
belt champion, younger champion, undefeated champion. I'm sure he's the
Hmm.
favorite. I can check the betting odds, but
Well,
again,
I'll say Laura. I said where Laura would come off with the upset then.
okay, okay, and
Yeah, I'll
that's
say
a
that
pretty
Laura.
good.
Hmm.
If anybody's gonna get upset, it'll be Janibek. Um, I can see Cruz being called an upset if Lamont loses.
Yeah,
I gotta check the betting odds. I haven't been checking the betting
but
odds.
yeah, we'll have to because Ness, I think that a lot of people think that Isak is coming with a lot for this fight. So no, we have to check the odds on that one.
Yeah, I mean, to me, he's always been limited, but he gets a lot of love from people. I guess it's the
Hmm.
fighting style. I'm not sure.
Right, right. What
But I
about
just
the
think he's limited. I think he's limited. And, when you fighting a guy like Roach, it
hmm
clearly showed skill and levels. I feel like, yeah, Isak should come up short. I want to see what the betting odds are because I doubt Isak is the favorite.
Yeah, because Isak seems like he's a pressure fighter and he has that one style to me. To me, Roach has more in his arsenal
Yeah.
than just, than one way to fight. So I don't see Isak really
Yeah, I
just shutting him
figured
all the way down.
looks like Roach is a minus 232. Isak is a plus 170. The over 10
Mm,
and a half is at minus 490. So they don't believe Isak can get the knockout. The
yeah.
under 10 and a half is at plus 300. Once again, proving that they don't think either man will get knocked out.
Hmm.
And I want to check Foster. Now, Foster and Oshaki, same person. Oshaki and Fulton is a tighter fight. Oshaki's a minus
Hmm.
120. Fulton's a minus 110. So, upset possible there. And for
Hmm.
Martin, he's a huge favorite, almost a 7-1 underdog. 7-1 favorite over Rancies, who's pushing damn near 4-1 as an underdog.
Mm.
Well, there you go. That's the upset right there. I'm putting $10 on this right now.
On the Martin.
Nope, on Ramos and Sugar Shane. They got Sugar Shane damn near
Oh, shame.
7-1 underdog. He's a plus 690, while Ramos is almost minus 2,000. He's a minus
Oh yeah.
1,695.
Put some,
That's your upset right there.
put some
Uh
on that.
huh. And then Lara is a plus 350, so he's also an underdog versus Janibek. That's a minus 549. So that could be in the upset. I don't know. I guess that would be a bigger upset if Lara got the win over Janibek,
Hmm.
because higher profile names, even though Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. is a bigger underdog than Lara, he's not a bigger name, and neither is Ramos. Plus, there's no 3-belt unification on the line. So if Lara were to win, that would be a bigger upset heard around the world.
Yep.
And just checking, Nunez, huge favorite. Lucero, huge favorite. That's pretty much it.
Especially because Janibek's like they're already kind of looking past Laura with the Crawford thing,
Oh, yeah.
so that would definitely be an upset. And another thing about Lamont and Pitbull, I feel like Lamont definitely showed us in the tank fight that he has a chin. So I definitely think that he's he's durable enough to withstand that power.
Yeah, I mean, I never believed in Isak's power. Let me check his box rec. I don't know why people think he has power. I mean, outside of Gamboa, I don't remember
Mm-hmm.
him knocking anybody out like that. But let's see. His
Maybe just
last
more
fight
cumulative.
versus Omar Salcido, that went 10. The one with Angel Fierro went 10. Jose Venezuela took him 12 and beat him. He knocked out Rolly, went 12 with Giovanni Cabrera. So, you know, Rolly's
This
always
is the
been
Rolly
questioned.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
this is
he's
the
been
Rolly one,
questioned
really.
throughout his career whether or not he has a chin. He was hurt by the old man in Barroso. He was knocked out by Tank, knocked out by Isak. Rolly's been questioned in the past whether or not he has a chin.
Okay,
So
so
I'm not
Isak probably
sure.
more just cumulative punches, not really power, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Isak is the puncher that people believe he is.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, Roach is a good bet, especially by decision. Let me see what they paying. Roach by decision right now is a minus 131, and that's a good bet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
You say Roach by decision.
Yeah, Roach by decision is a decent bet.
Mm-hmm.
He's a minus 131, so that's not bad. And I don't believe in the power of Aesop. So, yeah, I'm going to put a little 10 spot on that too.
How much would you get with $10?
Only 798, I believe. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
Nothing
Okay.
crazy.
Just
Yeah,
to get a
for
couple of dollars.
763 actually. So, nothing crazy, but hey.
763?
Yeah, right. If you're gonna bet
Yeah, put it up. Yeah. Put the $10 on there.
Yeah, $7.63. No,
Oh,
$7.63.
I'm like, let me put my 10 on it. Oh, $7.
Hell no.
Okay.
If 700 would have made
Okay.
us that much, you know something was wrong. But we
Yeah, I'm
got
like,
Al
okay.
in the Bay. What do you say?
Good morning, Al. Gotta unmute Al.
Yo, what's up?
Bay
Chirping up.
What's up?
Areas.
You know what it is, man. We back out like crack addicts. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I'm definitely going with Roach. Yeah, I think that Roach fight, he's gonna box Roach. Even if he slugs with Roach, I think he still can get the I mean, if he slugs with Cruz, I still think he can get the better of Cruz. Um, I just seen him win in all fashion. Um, that Frank Martin fight and Bartholomew, I definitely could see an upset on that. I'm not calling for it right now, but I'm saying in my mind, I definitely see an upset. Seeing both fight, um, you know, if Frank Martin is too shy to throw hands, he's going to get whooped. You know, because Bartholomew, you know, he's one of those fighters who's going to throw, but he ain't got no defense. All he is just offense. He's kind of like Cruz in a way, where they don't have no defense. Their defense is their offense, and they can overpower you with punches, you know. But they have a slight defect in that because once they run out of gas, they gotta rest, you know. So, um, and that's always been his knock. So I
Okay.
definitely think that could be an upset. Um, yeah, man. The Stephen Fulton fight, I'm still on the fence about that.
Yeah, me
Um,
too.
I think Stephen Fulton can get the win. I think I need to see a little more highlights of that fight. More highlights of both of their fights to kind of identify. Because I only seen like one of their fights. Um, each. I don't think I've seen more than one fight of theirs. I know they've been showing them a lot, but I haven't seen them.
Okay.
So I can't really speak on them. Um, yeah, man.
What about Laura and Janibek?
That's a shame. See, that's another boxer versus fighter, and I think Janibek can get that W.
Okay.
Shane Mosley. I definitely think Shane Mosley can win.
You may feel
Putting
like
all my
it's your
money
time,
down on Shane Mosley
but it's not
for
your
the
time.
dub.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right, champ. That was the bell. Before we get to the next call, I just want to remind everybody the end of the year awards are out. Nomination is happening now. So we need you to head to our YouTube community page where you can nominate for these potential awards. We're looking for nominations for the most entertaining caller of the year for TBV. TBV award nominations for the upset of the year, super chatter of the year, TBV caller hater of the year, TBV guest of the year, TBV Border Wars fighter of the year, TBV fight of the year, TBV rookie caller of the year, TBV knockout of the year, TBV fighter of the year, robbery of the year, prospect of the year, and counterpuncher of the year, TBV caller of the year. Those are all our nominees nominations. We just need you to drop your nominees and then we'll put it to a vote and award the winner by next year. Mr. Touch a Bag, you are next. Real quick, I got Floyd sent one gifted membership.
Nice.
His name is Floyd Made Connor. I don't know, it's too long, but Floyd Made Connor, pound for pound #1 in the chat. Drop a bomb for the status. $2 super chat says, I hate Jake Paul. He from Cleveland though, so it's love. Okay.
Thanks.
Shout out to Jake, because rumor is Anthony's making $80 million, I read today. Lord have mercy.
What
Crawford
in the
really
hell?
fucked up that bag. Because not only did I read that, but I also read that Crawford turned down the offer, according to Bernie, the boxer, saying that it wasn't enough money.
You done fumble that Jake bag, man. You done fumble that Jake bag.
Talking about it wasn't enough money to go do circus fighting. I'm like, man, Crawford
If they
gotta
offered
tell
him,
him
did
to be
they?
quiet.
How much did they offer him though? We need to know.
It
See, we
wouldn't
gotta know if they
matter,
offered him
Star.
the
It wouldn't
80.
matter. It wouldn't matter. You work out every day. If someone offers you a couple thousand to do what you already do, you gonna say no?
Not if I had other options that may
What
pay me
options?
more.
What
That may, I'm just
options? Where they
saying,
at?
like,
Where they at?
if it's the 80 million, the Canelo rematch.
There is
he
no
could do.
Canelo rematch. According to Bernie the boxer, there ain't no Canelo rematch. We listen to everything. We don't know shit. And Crawford ain't fighting unless it's 100 million. So what Canelo rematch?
I can't get on my boy until I know the details. I just don't want to believe that he just didn't take the money just because. That doesn't make any sense.
You done fumble that Jake bag, man. You done fumble that Jake bag.
I gotta
Ghost.
agree with you right now
Coast.
till we figure out something else.
$2. Bro, what has Mosley done? Ramos is a rising star. Hey, man, you bet Ramos. I already made my bet on Mosley, man. Mr. Touch a Bag, what up?
Hey, what's up? You can hear me?
Yep.
Gotcha.
All right, boom. All right. Now, Touch a Bad I said, Devin Haney gonna win because old boy don't fight off the clinch. And old boy didn't fight off the clinch. Devin Haney won. Mark my words. Right? We're gonna go Janibek. Right now, Laura's flat-footed. Laura don't move down the range. Janibek, I'm talking about Janibek. I'm not crazy about Janibek because that top rank, you can never really be for real with top rank. Top rank, but top rank. Janibek really good at setting traps. He do small, simple stuff. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you're going in and out. Oh, you on speaker?
I'm gonna take it off somewhere.
You're washing dishes. You there?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, boom. Janibek real good at setting traps. He do small, sneaky stuff. Janibek got a slip counter game. Janibek got a catch and shoot game. Janibek will do something small. Like he'll walk towards your lead hand. He'll force you to throw your jab, then counter the jab. Everybody don't got the small, sneaky stuff that Janibek got. I got Janibek plus a little move. I sold on Lamont Roach. Never been sold on Lamont Roach. I think Lamont Roach was homeboys. I think that was planned. You heard me?
I can hear you now.
Calling back in, bro. Try calling back
going in and out.
Get you a new connection. Try to call back in. Maybe jump out the space, jump back in. GQ the God. Or QG, excuse me, QG. I read that backwards.
What up, QG? Unmute.
QG, gotta unmute. QG. QG. Well, if you're looking to call in, now is the time. If you want to make your predictions on this weekend's fights, now is the time. Discord available, X Spaces also available. Brandon, Cincinnati. What it do?
What up, Brandon?
Yo, what's good, TBV? How y'all feeling this morning?
Straight.
Good, and you?
Hey, man, I can't complain. I did this parlay nest. I haven't submitted it yet, but I put a parlay together for $20. If you pick Jayo Pataya money line, Cool Boy by decision or points, Janibek by decision or points, and Isak Cruz by decision or points, and Jesus Ramos money line, $20 will win me $685. I think those are all winnable, man. I think Steph is the only one I'm kind of thinking is gonna be tough is Isak and Lamont Roach, but I do think Jesus is gonna win. I do think Jao Pataya is gonna win for sure. I think Stephen Fulton is gonna definitely get the decision, and I think Janibek is gonna get a decision. Only one I said is difficult is Isak and Lamont Roach, and I do think Isak has the capabilities to actually pull off the upset. If he could close the distance, dictate the range, make it an inside fight, force the pace, and throw a lot of punches, we don't know how much Lamont Roach can handle that type of dogfight. This ain't Tank where he's throwing 15 punches around, trying to set traps. This is a guy that's going to be in your shit from start to finish. So can he box on the back foot and control distance and range to negate the bowling ball in Isak Cruz? We don't know. So it's a very winnable fight for Isak Cruz, in my opinion. If I had to pick who's the better fighter, is of course Lamont Roach, but the odds, man, is good enough to where you might want to sprinkle a little money on the Eastside Cruz upset. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, man, I'm about to
Mhm.
probably submit this. Probably submit this, man. This is very winnable. $20 and $685 for $20 bet. Yeah, I'm probably gonna fuck with that. So yeah, let's just start as a community putting together parlays and shit, trying to get this bag, man. Christmas coming up, you know. So, but that's my call, man.
Yes.
Make sure y'all vote for your nominations. You know, I want to see my brother Tim Boski, guys like J Mac Vega, niggas that really be cooking on this show get they flowers, man. So make sure y'all put y'all submissions in for all the awards. But as I always say, protect your mental health at all times. I'm out.
That's right.
Yeah, I think that Mosley gonna shock a lot of y'all, man. Y'all sleeping on
Mhm.
Mosley. King the Dream. What it do?
What up, King?
Yo,
Yo.
y'all hear me? What up, Ness? What's up, Tar?
Gotcha.
What's going on,
What's
y'all?
up?
Um, ain't nothing. It's another day. But yeah, nah, man. Just want to talk about the card. Got a second here at work, man. Good card. I'm excited for it. Shout out to PBC. I
Mhm.
look, Brandon, that parlay ain't gonna hit, brother. I'm sorry. When you said Esoc by points, I don't see it. I don't see that at all, man. I mean, look, the blueprint is there to beat Pitbull. We've seen it over and over. Matisse did it. Tank did it. Rayo did it. Hell, a lot of people think Cabrera did it. I think you had Cabrera winning that fight, didn't you, Ness? You feel like he got
Hell
robbed.
yeah.
Like
He got
the
robbed,
truth
man.
is, Esoc's a good fighter. He's strong. He's got a hell of a chin, but he moves north and south. That's it. The only way
Mm.
he can try to cut you off from stepping around is those big wild hooks. But if you can get under, if you can just keep your hand up and block him, or even the few that he might land, you can take him, bro. You're gonna beat him. You're gonna cook. You're gonna outbox him. It's just the blueprint is there. It's too easy to beat that guy. And we know Lamont Roach could do it, bro. He's a slick black fighter. That's Esoc's kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and again, Ryo did it. He's not a slick black fighter, but he does have good footwork. He can move. Even Rolly fight when Rolly was doing it, and he doesn't have great feet. He was able to evade Isak easily. It's just that's not his game, and Isak caught up to him. But it's just the blueprint is there to beat that guy. He's a good fighter. I'm not hating on him, but it's too easy to beat him with a certain style. We've seen it over and over and over. So I got Roach decision. And I don't
Okay.
think it's going to be that difficult for him. Janibek and Lara is a great fight. I'm a big fan of Lara. You know, he's a monster. He's been in and around in the top for so long, but he don't have the legs he used to have. He can't move like he used to. And Johnny Beck's a better boxer than people give him credit for. He's actually got a great slip counter game. He's very strong. He's younger. He's aggressive. With Laura not having the legs he used to have and this new style where he's planted on his feet more and using his power and using those long arms, I don't see him being able to beat Johnny Beck. I think it could go similar to how that Hurd fight went, where Hurd was just too big, it was too strong, and he caught up to Laura and he put a beat down on Laura. I think he dropped him late in that fight too, like twice. So
Mm.
I got Johnny Beck, Shock and Fulton, 50-50 fight. You know, Shock is obviously the bigger guy. He's been at the weight longer. He's got the power. We've seen what he did to Rocky Hernandez. Um, but I'm a Fulton guy. I think Fulton's the better boxer. He can, he's the more accurate puncher, the faster hands. But it's a lot. He's biting off a lot. He's moving up to another weight class to fight a bigger guy who's been there, who's done it. Um, so I'm gonna go with Fulton. But like I said, I think that's a
Okay.
50-50 fight. I'm gonna go with Fulton just because that's my guy. I like Fulton. He's good people. He's a good fighter. I think he's the
Okay.
better boxer, but he's the smaller guy. And then what else on there? Oh, Ramos and Mosley. Ness, man, your
Mhm.
boy Mosley. I'm still not a believer, bro. I know he beat Gabe. I know he beat Jacobs, but I'm just not a believer in Mosley Jr., bro. I'm really not. I don't. I got Ramos all day. Easy work. He's too big, too strong. He's the better boxer than me too. You know, he's not just all pressure. He actually has great timing, good punch selection. He slips some uppercuts in there, in the middle easily, and surprises people with that. Like he's an all around good boxer, bro. He's a good fighter, and he's really big, really strong. I don't see
Mm.
Mosley Jr. being able to handle this guy at all. I don't see it, man. So I got Ramos in that one, but and
What
Frank
you
Martin
think
coming
about
back to fight
Frank?
Bartholomew.
Yeah, Frank and Ramsey.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Frank's, he's been out a minute. He's coming back at a new weight class, and he's fighting a guy Bro, Barthelemy big. He's awkward as hell. He's Cuban, so he's low output but extremely accurate. And when you combine the fact that
Hmm.
he's low output, high accuracy with awkwardness, you have no idea where the punches are coming from or when they're coming. It's a dangerous fight. I thought he beat Ramirez. I thought that was a robbery. I thought he won that fight. And Barthelemy he's a dangerous fight to come back to. So I give Frank credit. It's gonna be a tough one. That's not. I don't think that's a great fight to come back to. Honestly, it's not a high. It's not the best name, most popular name, so people ain't gonna really give you a lot of credit for it. And again, like I said, he's a big guy for 140. He was awkward. He's Cuban. He can box. He's got power. That's a tall task for Frank. I'm gonna pick Frank because he's just more athletic, faster. He's also strong himself, and maybe he'll be a little stronger at 140, new weight class, not cutting at 35. So I'm gonna go with Frank, but that's a really tough fight for him to
Mhm.
come back to. He's got a new trainer. He's with Buddy McGirt now. We don't know how that's gonna look because he left, Derek. So it's a tall task for him, but I think he can get it done. I think I'm gonna go with Frank on that one. And yeah, I think
Okay.
that's it, right? That's all the fights. Yeah. Star, I never got
Yeah.
to talk to you, but good to speak to you. I like you on the show. I think you do a great job. So
Thank
keep it
you.
up. It's nice having you on the show. Ness, appreciate you, bro. I'm out.
Appreciate you.
All right.
All
Shout
right.
out to PBC. Brought Keem the Dream out. Listen, don't forget to head
Mm.
on over to our community page where you can vote. Actually, not vote, but you can nominate for our year-end awards. Mr. Touch a Bag, trying you again.
You hear me now?
Yep.
Gotcha.
All right, bet. What I was saying was Johnny Bet do small, sneaky stuff. He do stuff like he'll walk towards your lead hand, force you to throw a jab and counter the jab. Like Johnny Bet real good at setting traps. And Laura don't got
Mm.
the feet that he used to have no more. He don't like Laura. I don't know. I don't think 42-year-old Laura got what it take to beat 31-year-old Johnny Bet. Johnny Bet done he do too much and he move a lot. He real good on his feet. And they both big, but and they big. The thing with Foster and Fulton that gets to me is I don't know what Foster we're gonna see because it be sometimes where you look at Foster fight you go Foster might be the next big thing. And then there be other times you like Foster versus Rafa Cal first, the first one. I was like, well, I thought he won that fight. I ain't gonna lie, but I was like, he could have did more. And that Hernandez fight,
Yeah,
yeah, he
I
lost.
agree.
That facts. That Hernandez fight, he lost like the first 11 rounds. Not even gonna hold you. I had him losing. Like it was some crazy. It was like 10-1. Like I had him losing crazy. It was like he needed a knockdown, but I mean he needed a knockout and he did what he had to do. So salute to him for that. But I mean, if he come up there boxing like how he boxed in Racing Casicao too, Foster and Racing Casicao too, I got him winning. Now if he come out there trying to
Mm.
prove that he's just an amazing boxer, he gonna have a long night. But he another fighter who I believe can do almost everything. I don't trust his inside work, but outside of that, I believe he can do almost everything. Almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Cruz and Roach. I'm gonna keep saying this. I think Tank and Roach was homeboys. I keep saying this. Roach lost to Heron. Heron not even a puncher. I ain't going. I ain't sold on Roach at all. And that catch and shoot shit. That shit cool when you fighting a fighter with a low output, one who you know gonna throw 1, 2, 3 punch combinations. But if you know somebody like Pitbull Cruz who finna throw 7, 8 punches at one time, that catch and shoot gonna get you beat up bad. I don't know, man. I gotta go Pitbull. I think the output gonna do it for him bad. I think the
Okay.
output is gonna be a little bit too much. And then and then oh shoot. And then when I looked at the way Taint fought Frank Martin, Taint walked Frank Martin down from pillar to post the whole fight. He just walked him down. Just walked
Mm-hmm.
him down. He was getting hit. He was like, "Fuck it, we gonna keep walking him down." Like then I look at how he fought Roach. It's like he gave the first 6, 7 rounds to Roach. For what reason? I see. That's what I'm saying. Like I really think that they was boys, and it was meant to set up stuff like this. So I
Well,
got
you
I
gonna
got
find out. You gonna find out if they was homeboys or not on Saturday.
bro. Oh, I'm excited. I got Pitbull for the
Mm-hmm.
upset. I think that right there, easy money. The most I think competitive fight probably finna be Fulton and Foster, because I don't know what version of Foster I'm gonna get. I like Foster's story. I want Foster to get the Shakur fight. I think Foster got a shot.
Yeah, that's the
I
thing
think
about it.
Foster got.
Foster, I like Foster's story. You know, I'm into stories. But I feel like Fulton
Yeah.
has put a lot into boxing, but I really want to see Foster get to that next round, that next level too. So I'm with you on that. Do you have anything on the Martin and the Ramsey fight or the Mosley and
Martin and the
Ramos?
Ramsey. Well, I ain't too much. I only seen Shane Mosley fight one time. Shane Mosley Jr. fight one time, and he lost that fight. So I haven't really been watching no film on him. I see Ramos
Mm-hmm.
fight a few times, but that's the fight I'm gonna have to see when I see it. Now, as far as the Frank
Okay.
Martin, I'm gonna go for Frank Martin 10 times out of 10, because I want to see him be
Mm.
successful. I think that he got what it takes to be a world champion one day. And because he another fighter who, when I watch film on him, he can do everything. He can slip counter. He fight on the outside. He understands open stances. I don't trust him against southpaws, but against orthodox fighters, I think he's the truth. So
Mm.
we'll see how that play out. But all
Okay.
right, though, you boys. That's
Appreciate you.
All right, Mr. Touch a Bag, appreciate you. Discord available, X Spaces also available for anybody who wants to call in and voice their opinion. We got Ronald Finkley with the super sticker, love struck emoji. Mad Bent, 100, $5 champ level. Daily dose of Tanquil. Laura in his Hopkins era. Laura slaps up Beck. Cruz, I feel pressure beats Roach. Cool Boy versus Foster, 50-50. Shocked to see a Tank fan picking Roach to lose. I guess it don't matter, right? Either way, Tank wins because both guys are his victims. But I would think more
Yeah,
Tank fans would be leaning towards Lamont that gave him a better fight than Roach.
me
Excuse me,
too.
Lamont that gave him a better fight than Isak. Alex,
Mhm.
what up?
What
West
up,
Palm.
Alex?
That's
Good
right.
morning.
West Palm Beach in the house, without a doubt. Appreciate y'all. Salute to the chat. Yeah, man. I think it's undeniable. This is a very good card. From the prelims onto the main card. Good to see Luis. Let's see if Nunez can make it to fight day. Because it always seems something's been happening the last 2 weeks, the last week. Injury, someone pulls out. This is a guy that Samson has said that this is his second, the best fighter that people just don't know, or maybe just the second or third best fighter in his whole stable. So hopefully he gets in the ring and we can see why he believes that. Why does he say that? I think he's like
Mm.
what, 126, 130, probably 130 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I look forward to it. Isak, what's his name? Lucero. We seen him get a nice knockout on a PBC undercard. He fought some Mooney Valenzuela. I forgot what card that was. But yeah, it was a highlight. And yeah, Frank
Mhm.
Martin against Bartholomew, man. Yeah, Keem got that point from me. You know, I educate these guys a lot in the back call.
Mm.
You know, they all look towards me. They all try to regurgitate my points, and I think he did a decent job. But it's shout out Keem, man. BBC bring him out, man. BBC bring him out. He ain't Ness ain't like they bring him out. Yo, they come out. They show some skin. You know what I'm saying? They got their nice shoes on. Nah, shout out Will Keem, man. We hope to see you back March, brother, for sure. That's my dog right there. But Rances has a very tough style. And he's the guy, like he said, even though he's moved up a couple weight classes, he's still a big guy, even for what is this, 140? Not a small dude, experience. Seems that he's an ageless wonder, just doesn't seem to age because of his style. His style isn't high volume. He's not a guy that's gonna necessarily put it on you, but he's so awkward, has such a weird rhythm. It definitely gives me worry about Frank Martin, who also has been out, who also has a new trainer, but yet is staying in his comfort of Texas. I was really wondering if he was gonna move or at least have camp over here in Florida, over there in Vero Beach, where Buddy mostly, I wouldn't say mostly because Buddy moves around, but that's basically his home gym is over there in Vero. Because I seen Colin Smith go there, Lawrence Okoli,
I thought Buddy was in
Johnny Beck.
L.A.
Nah, unless he recently moved, but they used to go down there to Delray Beach and Delray Beach boxing and spar. I mean, yeah, like I said, unless that's new. But honestly, bro, it's like he does what do they call those when you stay somewhere like in Vegas, like a residency, because he was just in Portugal for a little bit. Like wherever his big fighter is, he just stations there. It feels like so. They're in Texas, and yeah, I think obviously Frank being athletic, he's quick, seems to have pretty decent power. Um, he should win. He's the more technical fighter, but yeah, Rancis is just an issue. He's like a gnat. He's just so tough to deal with. You just can't swat him, and he's shown that over the years. Um, yeah, tough battle, tough fight. First fight I won. I just don't understand it, but that may have been the only thing PBC offered for whatever reason. Main card, man, excellent card, top to bottom. It's like a WBC convention. It feels like it's just WBC belts everywhere, interims, supers. I don't even know franchises probably. I mean, they might create some new ones. But anyways, yeah, I got Mosley. I think Jesus Ramos good fighter, but I just think Mosley. I really think a guy that has found his prime towards the later of his career really learned how to box as a professional on the job. And for the last 3 or 4 fights, when I watch him, I'm a little bit amazed. Yeah, just how much better he's gotten from those contender days. He does. He can start combinations off with the 2 to the body up top. The only thing that I have worry for is, this is Jesus Ramos is obviously the house fighter and the guy that's been highly ranked and pushed. But I don't know if Mosley's ever faced a true southpaw. At least not in his last few fights. Danny Jacobs went southpaw a couple of times on the ropes, but everyone thinks Jacobs was he looked washed, right? Or Mosley made him look washed, however you want to see it. But yeah, I really think this is Mosley's time. And I think this was the wrong opponent to move up for. But that's what it is. They had him hungry for that title. They got him that interim title, which is very nasty. If I'm Yo-Yo Hernandez, I'm kicking and screaming. How did I get passed over from a guy from a lower weight class and another guy that I'm ranked above? How come I didn't get a call, an opportunity? And my dad works with Louis Cubas Jr., and they just, act like I don't exist. So hopefully Yo-Yo and his team have something else cooking. But obviously with the WBC, it's a no-go. And with PBC currently. But what's the next fight? The Fulton-Foster is an interesting one for a lot of people. I'm going to keep it real. I got Foster. I think he wins clearly. I think Fulton is moving up in weight a little too fast. I think his last title run, I think things just worked out in his favor. Brandon Figueroa, I felt like just seemed, since, we all thought he'd be stronger and better moving up in weight. And Brandon Figueroa has looked worse. Honestly, people are way more competitive with him. I watched that Carlos Castro fight with Figueroa. Castro was outboxing the first 3 rounds. Brandon knocked him out, though. So you got to give him credit. When he fought Magdaleno, man, Figueroa seems to feel that he's this guy that has all these tools at a high level, and he was trying to box him, switching stances. But, it's a smaller guy. Brandon's stronger at the higher weight class, able to stop him. I never saw the Fulton Castro fight. I heard he got dropped. I don't think that's a huge deal. I'm telling you, Castro is a pretty decent level fighter. Just a guy that can't beat the top. And that proves through his resume, losing to Neri, Fulton, and Figueroa. But just watching Figueroa, there's like no snap on his punches. Just can't seem to. It's just that 130, 126. The 126 pounder just was not the same at 122. So I think moving up to Foster, very sound technique guy, really filled that at 130. Has talked about he can move to 135. I spot at 135 actually a few times. I think he's battle tested at 130. Give me the 130 pounder for sure. This is his division, his belt, and he seems motivated for this fight for sure. Man, what's the there's a fight. Oh my God, Janibek Lara.
Janibek and Lara.
Yeah. Yeah, give me Janibek, man. Give me the 31-year-old over the 47-year-old guy that's been around for 40 years.
42.
Everybody counting my boy out. We'll see.
Listen. The guy has a PhD in boxing. Ring IQ. He's got it. I don't think that's going to be an issue. I just think physically, Janibek is in his prime. I've watched Janibek fight a lot of lower level guys and dominate them, and that's what Lara's doing as well. The best fighter Janibek has fought, probably the most like in his prime guy, is Denzel Bentley, and it seemed that he had less wrinkles that he could use on Denzel. But Denzel's a guy that can fight at 160, a big, strong guy. So with Lara probably could still make 154. It's Southpaw versus Southpaw. I think it's going to be an ugly fight. But hopefully someone takes it over and we get a clear winner. The last thing we want to do is see a rematch, I think, unless the fight is just a firefight or a real back and forth high level fight, which Southpaw versus Southpaw, you just don't see too many great battles between those two same stances there. Main event, I think this is the hardest fight to pick. Roach, obviously the better, more guy with more skills, more tools, the better technical fighter, the guy that is coming off of a draw with Tank, right? And when we saw Cruz fight Tank, some people thought he won, but I think most of us saw for what it was. Tank was just the better fighter and won a fight, a fun fight, competitive, but the playbook's out there for Isak. Move laterally, keep him at distance, and just keep resetting them. With Roach, we haven't seen him lose in some time. And when he did lose, it was a guy that was longer and taller and more experienced. Isak is like 4 inches shorter, way shorter reach. And, winging hooks ain't going to work. It's not going to win you the fight. Just winging and hoping and wishing that you land and hurt him. That's a tough way to expect to beat someone like Roach. But I think someone mentioned it. I just don't know how he's going to deal with that physicality, that pressure. I guess more the pressure, right? Just that guy, he's always going to be in your face, no rest, just constantly coming. And that's what makes the fight so intriguing. I lean Roach, but maybe watching some more old fights, I could change my mind. But I think it's going to be a tough fight. And I agree with Star. I think it's probably going to be the fight of the night. Appreciate the time. Love everybody, man. And I look forward to hearing the rest of the calls.
Appreciate you, Vega.
All right.
Look, Ness, I have I forgot I had Oshaki Foster's box rec on my right monitor, and I just happened to just look over there. He looked rough. I have never seen anybody's box recs that looked like. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick Foster for the fight. Like, he just looked too much like a junkyard dog to just put him I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with him on this fight. I looked over there, I was like, what? Yeah, he looked like a dog. For real.
Yeah,
Rough and tough.
he's what Tim Boski calls a junkyard dog for sure. He's got that tough grit. But
Fulton
might be more skilled. Fulton might be
Yeah.
more skilled than Foster, but Foster might just have more dog than Fulton. I mean,
Yeah.
Oshaki
And
might have more dog than Fulton,
did you
but
see the press
Fulton
conference?
may have more
Not the press
skill.
conference, but
Nah,
did you
I
see
ain't
the
watched none of
interview?
that. I ain't watched none of that. Foster really turned me off being in the bed, laying down. It's like,
No, not that one. When they were on what is it with Gilly and Wallow? Did you see that one?
no.
Okay, so that was interesting because it displayed exactly that. Like, Foster is just like, he just seemed like the dude that was just on the corner when you went in the house, and when you came out in the morning, he was just still in that same spot, just roughing and thugging it out, right? And then Fulton is just like smooth with it. So it's almost like Foster would give you that like that. I'm just owning this. You can't do anything with me. And then Fulton will come with just a mild technical talk. So you believe them both, but in different ways. So it's interesting. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be interesting.
Let's see. We got Hawk Maryland.
What up, Hawk?
Yo, can y'all
Yo.
hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's up, Ness? TVB #1, and what's up, Star? How y'all doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
All right, all right. You gotta give me that rundown on that car, the main card there.
All right, I got you. So we'll start with Foster and Fulton, Oshaki Foster and Stephen Fulton.
Oh, Foster, yeah, Foster.
You
You
got
going
Foster?
Foster?
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
All right, and
yeah.
then we
You
have
know,
Janibek and Lara.
I like Lord, man. He old, but I'm about to go with Janibek on this one. Janibek do a lot. He do a lot in there, man. He move around. He do a lot. He do a lot of feints. He do a
Mm,
lot. But damn, which guy got a? He's a dog, so you know he gonna be there for the whole 12.
yeah. That's gonna be a good one. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the main one with Roach and Pitbull.
Oh, I already told you. Pitbull getting stopped in the road fight.
He getting
He ain't
stopped?
going to 12. He getting
Ooh,
stopped. I
Oh.
think
okay,
Roach would. I think Roach would have stopped Tank if Tank would have gave him that rematch.
okay, okay.
I like
Gotcha.
Roach.
And then
He stopped. I've been had my money goes that now that dude he beat Pitbull, he gonna stop Pitbull.
okay. What about Mosley and Ramos?
Man, Mosley just ain't never. He be trying though, way back from the show, but he just don't. He just don't. For me, he just don't got what his father had at all. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going the opposite of Mosley. I know that I ain't going.
Dang, you going the opposite? Like you just ain't going for Mosley at
Yeah,
all. You don't
man,
believe him.
I used to bet on Mosley, man, way back from that show, and he just keep letting me down. I can't mess with Mosley.
Mm.
Dang. So what about Mr. Martin, Martin and Ramsey? Ramsey.
Yeah, Frank Martin. Yeah, I like Frank. But he picking up. This gonna be a good fight. So a decision. I'm gonna go 12 with Martin, but it's gonna be rough.
Gotcha. Gotcha, Hawk.
That's the whole
Who you
layout.
think gonna
All
be?
right,
Who you
man.
think gonna be if there's an upset? Who you think gonna be the upset on the card?
Upset on the card.
Upset.
The upset on the card. I'm gonna pull one out because Foster and I just got Foster because which comes coming up. I mean, that wouldn't be an upset then. So and I don't see Pitbull beating Roach at all. No way, no how. Pitbull's too easy.
Okay.
Uh, Jeez. The upset would be if Shane Mosley's son win.
Oh.
I don't got him winning.
Dang. Okay.
I don't got him winning. I'm telling you.
All
But
right.
hey, TBV #1. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate
Appreciate
your Hawk.
you. QG. QG.
Easy, we got you
You,
back.
Yo,
oh
welcome
no, you hear
back.
me?
We hear you. We hear you.
Gotcha.
Oh, I don't know what it is about spaces, but like if I'm doing something else on my phone, I don't really know that. You know what I mean? Y'all went to me, but it's all good. How you doing, Star? What's going on?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm excited about this car. Really, I'm gonna be in the building, so it's extra exciting. It's extra fire for me. Uh,
Nice.
I didn't even know that Frank and Rancis was gonna be on this car, so I'm gonna just get into my picks. I'm gonna start with that one. I think Frank way too green. I think Rancis is experienced Cuban against Frank. I think, and then talking about the length and all of that, I think Frank just too green for him, and he gonna get exposed. And somebody said something about why would PBC put him in for that type of thing. I think personally, he might be difficult to work with. I'm just looking at how like EJ moved and he with that team still probably, and it seemed like
I don't know.
with the
Is he
Shakur
still
fight,
with Earl? Because we don't see nothing of
Mm-mm.
them together.
True.
And Frank
I
never
mean
had a manager. He never had a manager. So was Earl his promoter? Because manager he was not.
the last time I seen him with Earl wasn't that long ago. Maybe like in the summertime when Earl was like, "Oh, we on vacation and you ain't bring your running shoes or some shit like
Yeah.
that."
Yeah,
That was
that's
the
been a
last time
while.
that I seen them together. But it seemed like a while, but I don't know if it's really been that long. But anyway, even with like the Shakur negotiations and all of that, I just feel like you pulled out of that fight to wait 6 months for an extra $250,000. Like I just feel like he might be hard to work with. Or whatever the case may be. So somebody said, why would PBC put him in there? It's like I like sink or swim now. Like who knows how many opponents they probably would have tried
I
to
don't look
get in
at
this
it
fight.
like that. Y'all wilding acting like Rancie's is a tough fight. That's crazy, bruh.
You think he an easy? I don't think
He
he.
not a
I
tough
don't know.
fight. He not a tough fight. And this what I be saying. The most hated, they could call me whatever they want about the Haney boy. The most hated. Jose Ramirez beats this dude unanimously 12 rounds to nothing. But Jose Ramirez is a bum when Devin fights him. But now Rancie's fighting Frank. Oh, he in a tough fight. He in a tough fight. I don't know why they did that. Y'all got to stop with this. And I ain't saying you. I'm just saying boxing as a whole, like, one day a nigga's
To
a
me,
bum, the next day he's fucking a tough fight. This shit is crazy to me.
They
I never
definitely make
called
me want to
Ramsey
go
bum.
watch them.
I think styles make fights, and a green, like a sort of a green fighter who rely on athleticism to fight an experienced Cuban fighter. I think styles make fights. That's why I think it's a bad fight, like for Frank. I think to me that's an upset, in my opinion. When we go to Ramos and Mosley, I keep it real. That's hard for me to pick because I never really watched Mosley fight too much. But I do think
He about to spark something.
if Mosley was able to get through, damn, what's his name from Brooklyn? I forget it. I don't know why his name is escaping me right now.
Danny Jacobs.
Yeah, Danny Jacobs. Yeah, if he was able to get through him as far as like experience and even like size, because Ramos don't got a whole lot of size. I feel like, in my opinion, I think Danny might be kind of way bigger than him. He should be able to get through him because I don't believe in Ramos at all. So I mean, if even without me seeing too much of Mosley, I probably still pick Mosley in that. Who's next
Gotcha.
on this card? Lara and
We got
Janibek.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna pick Lara. I'm gonna pick Lara in this one. I think skilled southpaws usually do better against. Not to say that Janibek ain't skilled. I just think I think he's like a more skilled IQ kind of boxer. I think they do really good against southpaws that like to come forward. That's why I love the Zepeda fight for Shakur. I'm from Newark, so when I heard like he a southpaw, I love Shakur against southpaws. If you pay attention, he kind of pick them apart. So I'm gonna go with Lara on that one. I think he just got the more experience. The only time I seen Lara really, I never seen him outboxed. I think he beat Canelo, controversial. So I never seen him outboxed. I seen him get overwhelmed by somebody who was way bigger than him. He was probably drained because he was at that weight for too long. And I think he was outboxing him. That fight just went on too long and it was too much when it came to Jarrett Hurd. And I think without the knockdown, Lara might have won that fight, maybe, or it would have been like a draw. So I'm gonna pick Lara in that one.
Okay.
Who next?
We got Foster
Fulton is
Fulton.
shot. Oh man, I think Fulton. To me, Fulton fight way too much like he in a Philly gym. Like he in a sparring match in a Philly gym. He don't really give you too much at range. Like nothing with no conviction. He don't put power on nothing at range. He try to outbox you on the inside, and I think Shock is gonna be able to give him a little bit of range. Shock kind of do a little hopping back, kind of like Shakur a little bit with that. Like when you're coming forward, and I think he can hop back and then 1-2 him. And to me, I think that boy is real susceptible to straight punches coming down the pipe because he liked to put the earmuffs on a little bit and sit in the pocket. So if he could hop back and hit him with a 1-2, he might drop him like the other dude dropped him when he stepped back and hit him with a 1-2. Because Fulton kind of like to lean forward and just, like I said, be head to head, like he got headgear on and he in the gym in Philly somewhere. And I don't think he got the power and like a whole lot of slickness or durability that most Philly fighters got. But because that's where he came up, that's how he liked to fight. And it worked against like a Mexican come forward fighter if you could do a little bit more on the inside. But when he get in there against somebody like he did with Inoue, and I think like he about to be in there with Shock, I think he need more wrinkles, and I don't know if he necessarily got it or if he got the temperament to try to do it. I feel like he a stubborn motherfucker. Like people be trying to tell him to box a certain way, and he just always act like he know everything. So I don't think he worked super hard either. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong about that, but just outside looking in, it don't seem like he a super hard worker. So even if fighting like that on the inside, I think Shock just gonna edge him out on that one.
Okay.
And
Main
the only
event.
one left is Lamont, right? Lamont and Pitbull is interesting, right? The reason why I say that because Lamont like to catch and shoot, like the other dude said, he like to catch and shoot, and like roll and throw straight right hands and all of that. Pitbull might throw one more than he think he gonna throw and connect. Not to say Lamont don't got a chin, but he might throw one more than he think he gonna throw and connect. But I am picking Lamont in that fight because I heard Lamont talk about how he expects Pitbull to fight. So I think he's gonna be smart and fight the way to beat him instead of the way he normally fights, if you feel me.
Q, that's the bell. We got C Brown. What up?
What up, C Brown?
Hey, yo, hey. First I want to start off. Salute to the boxing voice. Salute to you, Ness. Salute to you, Star. I ain't taking no shots at nobody. And my boy Two-Tone that. But I ain't taking no shots at no other callers that just called in. But I clearly see a lot of people don't know boxing and a lot of people picking off their feelings. I just want to give y'all my breakdown and I'm a little biased because Frank Martin is my favorite fighter. But I'm gonna say I think Frank Martin win that fight easy. Like I'm giving that fight maybe 7 rounds. And the reason why I say this because even when Frank Martin was at 135, all I've been begging was him to go up to 140. And remember I said this day, Ness and Star. I'm telling you, Frank Martin, his only tough fight going. Now I ain't gonna say only tough fight. Let me rephrase that. His toughest fight at 140 is gonna be him and Antoine Russell. Watch, mark my words. But my predictions now. I think I'm gonna start with the main event. A lot of people is putting a lot of stock into Roach. Like Roach is one of those fighters that we all know we gotta sit back and just watch how it play out because we don't know. No matter what we feel about Tank or whatever, like that fight. We seen this so many times in boxing. If anybody been watching boxing, we seen it so many times in boxing that you have a good night because you have to put up that night and you moving up in weight. You know what I'm saying? And I told people once he got finished with 130, so he moved up 135, he never going back down to 130. So my thing was, I think Tank doing the build up of that fight, it was too much of. That's my boy. This ain't no. I ain't got no motivation really to go in there and try to hurt him. Besides, I just didn't think. I think Roach showed us his best that night at 135, and Tank showed us not his worst, but it just wasn't. I don't think it was that do or die. I got to go win this fight, and I think it was too much respect at the beginning. But I think. The main event, 6-7 round, I believe Eastside Pitbull Cruz will knock Roach out. And the reason why I say because I think Roach he's not as fast as everybody think he is. and then that countering is not gonna work with a guy. Like we may say he walked forward and just got one style. We seen him mix it up. He throw the straight ones, he throw the body shots, and he constantly throwing combinations. Roach showed his best night against a guy that we all been criticizing that he don't let his hands go early in the fight. And what was Roach doing at that time? Even when Tank was landing some good shots on him. But Roach, I don't think that he's gonna be able to keep up with the pace. But that is the mystery fight for me that night. Janibek and Lara, I want to say, I think Janibek it's gonna be a good fight. Janibek gonna be doing his thing, but I believe that some way, somehow, Lara gonna upset the night. He definitely gonna land something in between. Lara good like that. And the fight of the night for me, I'm talking about the fight that's gonna be fireworks. That's gonna be O'Shaquie-Foster and Stephen Fulton.
Stephen Fulton.
That's my fight. I'm talking about that's the fight that everybody gonna be like, this should have been the main event. Like for real, no lie. And the reason why I believe that because O'Shaquie-Foster, like you said, Star, he looked like he got that dog in him, and he fight like he got that dog in him. And his skill set showed that he could separate himself from a lot of guys, and he don't get emotional. Like when he got robbed, he came back in the rematch, did the same exact thing, but just tightened it up a little bit and just let his hands go a little bit more. And look how he hurt. Well, you know the guy named Conceição. Yeah. Look how he hurt him. You see what I'm talking about? But what other fight? Okay, and I don't know what to think about this fight. The Jose Ramos and
Ramos and I got you. Ramos and Mosley.
Yeah, I don't know what to really think about that fight because I want to root for Mosley, but I don't know what to think. Even now, I still don't know what to think of Mosley. So, and Ramos, he can fight, and I believe he got a beard. I just don't know what to think about that fight yet. That's one of those fights that I'm just probably be in and out the kitchen, still cooking and stuff, and like this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really know. I don't really care for that fight, to be real. But I don't know what to think about it. Like, I don't got no like what's gonna happen. I seen them all over the years, but I just don't know what to think about it. And what other fight we got on there?
You got all of them. You got Ramos and Mosley. You got Frank Martin and Ramses. Yeah. You got Janibek and Lara, Roach and Pitbull, and O'Shaquie and Stephen Fulton.
Right. And I just want to say one more thing. My bad, y'all. One more thing. Like, people got to be mindful. Like, especially when y'all coming up on the boxing voice, because a lot of people hear this, man. Like, y'all have to, just when y'all come up and y'all talk, try to keep y'all feelings out of it. Just really deal with facts because, you know what I mean? It just don't make, it don't, that's why they keep trying to say, what they call it, Ness? The Haney voice or all that. That's why the nicknames came up because people dealing with feelings and stuff. Like, leave y'all feelings out of it and then really go off of what y'all really see if y'all watching boxing like that. And that's all I got on that, y'all. Salute to all y'all. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
All right.
Appreciate the take.
All right.
What we got?
We got politically incorrect $2. Is this Lamont versus Pitbull on pay-per-view? You know this, man.
We buying it, Ness?
No. Pound for pound. I mean, if it's hard to get, then yeah, because it's a decent card. But no.
But this is not on the zone.
Nope.
Oh, I'm gonna have to figure that out then.
Nope, not on the zone. But again, if my usual sources can't hook me up, then maybe. But yeah, I'm just done with pay-per-view, honestly.
How much is it? Is it $59?
This 80. Like you said, this ain't the zone. This 80, and it's just unfair that we got to pay for everything because PBC's broke or the zone doesn't want to spend the money. I don't got time for that. I'm going to use my usual suspects first, just like the last time. And guess what? The last time it was A-OK. I ain't need to spend no money. And I got the same results.
I'm going to be with you.
Yeah, man. They out of control. They out of control. But we got Mad Bent 100 pound for pound, number one in the chat. Foster, $2 super chat. Foster Ice, cool boy. Too small. Frank Spanks Rancy. If you're trying to call in, Discord available. X Spaces also available.
Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Did you see that Pro Box card?
Nope. I ain't even watched the Ben Whitaker card.
That main event was Justin Paldo was, man, that fight was good.
For Paldo?
Yeah.
Didn't he get dropped?
That fight was good. He's a no, he didn't get dropped.
Oh.
No, he's a force right there. I don't think he got dropped. Yeah,
That's a great title defense for Abdullah Mason, man. Great title defense.
He'll give any of those guys. Like I can really see him mixing it up with those guys. I mean, he was very tough. Like, I mean, and the guy that he fought, he was tough as hell too. But Paldo just pulled it off. He was relentless.
Shout out to Paldo. He's with Fighters First Management. Adrian Clark, same manager as Brian Norman Jr.
I'm talking about fighting in the inside, knowing when to box. It was a very intense fight. Yeah,
I got intense. Timboski.
What's up, Timboski?
Yo, hear me, yeah?
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Gotcha.
What's good?
What's good?
Salute, Mr. Star. Good morning to you, Mr. Star. Mr. Gibbler, what are you saying, blood?
What
You
up?
get me? Salute to the community. I hope everyone's having a great start to their week. I hope your family's well and healthy. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking. Breakdowns. You know what I'm saying to you? Great style matchups. The real G's have called in. The real G's called in. Brandon Maurice with a quality breakdown. Vega with his Professor Xavier breakdown. You got a couple other dudes that call in. You know what I'm saying? Great stuff. This is what I like to see. And no, Ness, he did not get dropped. That was a very interesting. I like Justin Paldo. I like that guy. Listen, before I jump in the ring and give the quality breakdowns of these fights this Saturday, listen, shout out to Fraser Clark and TKV. I want to see Jared Anderson. If you don't want that Frank Sanchez work, come face the British champion, the British heavyweight title holder. Jamie TKV. That was an excellent fight in my opinion. He made great adjustments going on down the line. As for Justin Paldo, and Ben Whitaker, I told you this, man. Here's what it is. Star in the making. Your boy Benavidez said that his dream. Listen to this, Ness. Listen to this, Mr. Gibbler. His dream fight that came out of his mouth was, I want Ben Whitaker at Wembley Stadium. Not the MGM.
Who said that?
El Bandero, El Monstro, not the MGM
bro. But why'd he say that? Why'd he say that though? Like you acting like he hasn't had 7 big fights already in Las Vegas, bro. Don't be silly with yourself, man.
Hold on, Mr. Gibbler. It must not be that big enough because he said his dream fight is with Ben Whitaker at Wembley Stadium. That's
dream fight, not dream stadium or dream place to fight. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You changing the argument. I always say no fighter from this side of the world ever says, yeah, I dream to fight in Wimbledon. No, that's not what he said. His dream fight is with Ben Whitaker.
No. He said his dream fights with Ben Whitaker at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
He didn't say at the team.
And Ben Whitaker's from over there. He never said his dream is to be in fucking Wembley. You trying to get points.
No, don't worry, Mr. Gibbler, man. You know, I love you like a little play cousin. You know, I always have to pull your leg. You know what I'm saying to you? It's not, man. Like I said to you, man, we got great fights, in my opinion. This weekend, excellent range of fights. Like I said, we got the return of Frank Martin. We got the return of multiple other guys that we haven't seen in a little long piece. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin, what is left of that man? What's left of him? I see him in the strip club throwing around money, you know what I'm saying? Doing certain other things. He used to be a gym rat. I don't know if he still is a gym rat. Well, he should make quick work of Francis Bartholomew. Like I said, man, the man is younger. Like I said, what is left of Francis Bartholomew? Even though he's going to be a tricky style for the first, couple rounds for Frank, I want Frank to knock off the rust because I want to see Frank in there with the likes of Adam Aziz. What is he at 140 now, right, Mr. Gibbler? He's at 140 now, right, Star?
140, yeah.
Yes. He's at 140.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see him in there with the Gary Antoine Russells. I want to see him in there with the Adam Azims. I want to see him in there with the Richardson Hitchens.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Martin still a quality fighter, southpaw, big, strong, sturdy, with great core strength. You know what I'm saying? He did look. The lights did fuck up his eyes. He looked like a deer in headlights in the tank fight. But like I said, man, we'll see what is left of him against Francis Bartholomew in that fight right there. As for Shaki, I'm looking forward to Oshaki. I'm looking to that fight more than the main event. You got two technicians,
Mm-hmm.
Oshaki Foster and Stephen Fulton. Two technicians, great technicians at that. As for Fulton, I believe because listen, he's going to be the quicker guy in there. I believe he's the more technical, he is the more skilled fighter. I like what catching and shooting, slipping, parrying. He does a better job of what Oshaki Foster does. Even though Oshaki Foster does have some defensive qualities there, but we don't know if he's like I'm saying. Look at Mr. Gibbler. Mr. Gibbler was right saying that we don't have. Do we really have belief in Oshaki Foster that was laying in his bed, half asleep with crust in his eye? Do we really believe in that Oshaki Foster? Do you really look like that's what I'm saying? We don't know. Another guy called in saying that we don't know what Oshaki Foster we're gonna get. If we get the high obtained quality of Shaki Foster, very educated on the front foot, can move side to side, can move going backwards off his back foot. He looked decent. His power does carry late. He knocked out Rocky Hernandez. His power is going to be, he's going to have to get Fulton's respect early, in my opinion. I believe he's going to be behind the back foot in a couple. It's going to be a real technical bout. I love this fight, in my opinion, because I love it when you get, it's like Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. You get two technical magicians in there, in my opinion. Let me move on to, Jesus. Mr. Gibbler, I need to ask you, why do you didn't give us a real breakdown? Because obviously, this is your platform. You speak on multiple other fights. You know what I'm saying to you? I don't expect you to break down every fucking fight. You know what I'm saying to you? But I just found it interesting that you're going with Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. and you're going with Erislandy Lara, someone that we haven't seen the best of since Jared Hurd. Like I said, he's a plodder. He likes to plod now. He's not as on his toes. His high frequency, his high frequency anticipation skills. It's kind of disintegrated. He's more slower. He's more educated with the lead hand. Janibek is going to take real advantage of that. He's a bigger, stronger. Even though that doesn't, you've heard people say he's bigger and stronger. We've covered that. But it's the fact that he's in his prime right now. Lara coming out of his prime. He's older. He didn't really kind of impress me against Cornflake, Zarefa. You know what I'm saying to you? So I want to see I want to see how he's gonna tame this young, hungry beast in Janibek. This is the guy that Crawford wants to fight. Remember that? Remember that? Because if Lara does get the upset victory, in my opinion, which will be an upset, I believe so. Do you want to see Lara Crawford? Let me ask you that, Star.
Lara and Crawford, no.
If he gets the victory over Janibek.
Bro, the woman said no, man. Why you trying to force it? Nobody care about that.
Oh my God! See, I'm saying this, man. You don't care about it. I'm confused, man.
I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just keeping it real. We here for big fights, man.
Big fights. Fair enough. So you don't want legacy. So you don't want legacy for your boy, Mr. Haney. You don't want legacy for your boy Haney, because that's what they're about, I spoke to Bill, right? Mr. Gibbler, I spoke to Bill. He said that they're about legacy, not just about big fights. You just seem to be about big fights. I want legacy and big fights. But I understand where you're coming from. Like I said, Cruz, Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach got the victory over Tank Davis. You don't play that shit. Don't listen. Wipe the sand out your fucking eyes. He beat Tank. Whether Tank, him and Tank were friends or whatnot, cool. In my opinion, he beat Tank. We already know what the hell is going on behind this fraudulent sport when it comes to certain judges and certain other A sides. They done Lamont Roach dirty. Tank ducked the rematch. That's fine. He took on Cruz, like someone that never got knocked out. I hate when people listen. We haven't seen Lamont Roach at 140 yet. How can you just believe that he's just gonna come up and destroy or take out Isak Cruz. Yes, Keem was right. Oh yeah,
Mm.
Kimachenko called in with his great breakdown also. Yes, you are right. He is easy to beat. The blueprint is out there. But we don't know if Lamont Roach can even take a punch at 140. Remember, the guy has how many knockouts? He's got 10 motherfucking knockouts. 10 knockouts at 130, if I'm not mistaken. We don't believe in your power. So we need to see if he's going to be able to control distance. Is he going to be able to disturb Pitbull's rhythm? And as for Pitbull, listen, Pitbull's coach, Pitbull's trainer, can you please imply a jab? Make this man imply a jab to what he's doing. Because he's got great unorthodox punches. He's got a decent punch selection. But he can make better use of it, implying a jab. Please imply a jab, head movement, keep your head off the center line. Isak Cruz is a decent athlete also. He's not your average Mexican. He's slightly more explosive. He's got, like I said, unorthodox punching style. He doesn't get tired. He's got a granite gladiator chin. We want to see what Isak Cruz has he gone back to the drawing board and worked on his wrinkles? Has he gone back to the lab and worked on his craft? Because we saw Cabrera beat him also. Cabrera outboxed him, brought him to boxing university. But obviously, you know, the PBC, they don't care about Cabrera, so they just said fuck you and gave Isak Cruz the win. That's what I don't like. So like I said to you, we want to see if Isak Cruz has added levels to his game. It's as simple as that. If not, he's going to be back in the same predicament that he was in before. Lamont Roach, he's got the momentum in his swing. You know, he's got momentum in his stride. I believe that, you know, he could get the victory, but that's a 50-50 fight. I just need to do more film study, and I'll leave it to it with my decision. At the moment, I'm leaning toward Isak Cruz. He's proven more at the weight division. He knocked out Rolly. We don't know if Roach can hang with Rolly. We don't know this. So, you know, like I said, there's loads of question marks around that fight. I talk about Jesus Ramos. Before you leave me, thank you for giving me this time on your platform, Mr. Gibbler and Star. You get me? This is what you call quality boxing, quality breakdowns. Like I said to you, and where all the rest of the guys? Call in, B-Dog. Where you at? Tip, Gerbil Brain Bayless. Where are the real boxing motherfuckers to break this shit down? As simple as that. Like I said, Jesus Ramos and Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. I like Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. He's a better athlete. I believe he's more experienced in adversity-wise. Jesus Ramos, I liked him. He's a quality fight at 154. He got done dirty by Lubin. I believe Lubin lost that fight. He cost me 1,300, was it 13 bills? $1,300, you lot will call it. He cost me that fucking fight that night, but it is what it is. Jesus Ramos, relentless pressure, a good, decent gas tank. I think he's got a quality chin. He's faced steady opposition. Sugar Shane Mosley, is this a resurgence? Is this a resurgence for Sugar Shane Mosley? I believe there's some title that there are, and he's got the name. He's got the name. He does have a name that holds a bit of weight. He does now. So like I said, you know, you got madmen like Trees talking about Sugar Shane Mosley and Canelo. The truth, man. Stop that shit. Like I said, we want to see Sugar Shane. What's left of Sugar? That's going to be a good fight. I seen Ness, Mr. Gibbler. Can you explain to me, please, why you have Sugar Shane Mosley beating Jesus Ramos?
Better boxer, stronger boxer for sure, you know. And he's just a sleeper. Ramos doesn't have the wins of Sugar Shane Mosley. Ramos never beat a Gabe Rosado, Philly slick fighter, veteran. Never beat a Daniel Jacobs, two-time former world champ. Yeah, man. I'm going with Sugar.
Fair enough. That's a sensible pick, Mr. Gibbler. Sensible pick. Like I said, he's a better athlete. He can move side to side. He's going to give Jesus Ramos some trouble with his angles. He's got a solid backhand. Like I said to you, he's more durable than we think. He's got the tutelage. Who's his trainer now, Mr. Gibbler? Who's his trainer now? Who's Sugar Shane Mosley's trainer?
I don't know his name. I think he's Filipino, the guy. He's been with him for a while.
Yeah, for a while. I don't know the gravity.
He's a guy with some glasses. He looks Filipino.
Yes.
But he's got a world-class strength and conditioning coach too. You guys are sleeping, believe me, sleeping.
Fair enough. That's Mr. Gibbler's money pick. That's Mr. Gibbler's, his underdog pick for this week. Star. What's your underdog pick, please? Before I leave your beautiful platform, what's your underdog pick, Star?
My underdog pick, I think it would be Lara, since people don't feel that he'll win over Janibek, so it has to be Lara for me.
Oh, so Star, you're going for you're holding up the flag for the older generations, are you now?
Yes, sir.
I am. The more quality fighter, yeah,
Listen,
and Lara.
Listen, we know what's in store for Lara. A better quality opposition. He's been in the sport. Abdullah Mason. You know Lara and Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason wasn't even born when Lara was in the sport. So it's just funny, man, how long Lara's been around for.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. He's 20 plus years older than Abdullah Mason, and he's a world champion. Lara's a world champion. This is how beautiful the sport is, man. Like I said, man, I could break this shit with you guys all day. I love it. I appreciate Mr. Gibbler, you know what I'm saying, for giving me extra time on your platform. You keep striding strong, you know what I'm saying, to you. Hope your knee situation is going real well. Star, thank you. Like I said, we need you on this platform, Star, man. We need to hear. And like I said, we ain't gonna kiss your ass or whatever, because just because you're a woman, we don't. No. It's genuine respect. You know, yeah, it's genuine respect. We have respect for you, Star.
That's right.
We have respect for you, Star, and you know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying to you. You break down stuff very, very well, very you articulate yourself very well. So, like I said, please, the people, call in, break down this beautiful card. We're gonna have some upsets. We're gonna have some, some stuff that we really knew what was gonna occur. But like I said, man, this is boxing for you. Thank you, Mr. Gibbler. Thank you, Star, man. And salute. And don't let your past haunt you, man. Don't let your past haunt you. And we want the smoke. We want the smoke. Yeah. Yes, man.
All of it.
All right. Danny the Silent Assassin.
Okay, we have a
Is
call.
Danny
but I
on
see
this
we
card here? Am I missing something?
On the undercard?
Yeah, I think he might be on undercard. Somebody just tagged me.
So you got the confirmation for the Shakur fight?
Yeah. Finally, Turkey Al-Sheikh. Finally, Turkey Al-Sheikh announced it, and Eddie announced it, so it's real. I mean, Ring Magazine sent me an email saying Turkey Al-Sheikh, has officially announced, so Eddie got the green light to post.
That was so weird how long it took that to be confirmed.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, man. Hopefully this changes things, but because it'll be, T.O.'s second fight now with Turkey, and hopefully, he learns how to get along with Turkey, because I don't get why his fight announcements take so long.
It tells you something definitely going on in the background with T.O. I don't see it being Shakur because his stuff would have been going smooth. But T.O. is involved, so
I see they made T.O. the main event. I mean, the A side. Maybe that's what was the holdup.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
well, he's the champion
left.
at that weight, right?
He is the champion, but Brian Norman was the champion, and Devin was moving up. So maybe that was the holdup. These guys care about that. I don't really care if you main event, co-main event, opener. I like the fight. I don't care who's on the left side, the red side, the blue side. I just care about the fights. But I get to fighters, they feel like, yo, I've been putting in this work, and you got this guy as the A side over me, etc., etc.
So if you had to guess before you saw that, would you think that Shakur would have been the 8 side?
I think they both have a legitimate argument. Maybe T.O. a stronger one, since he's the one that faced actual pound-for-pound fighters. This will be Shakur's first pound-for-pound fight, and I'm not sure T.O.'s on anyone's list at the moment. I could check Ring, but I don't think T.O.'s on anyone's list as a pound-for-pound fighter. But at least he was once upon a time, so maybe, maybe that does something. But yeah, Shakur's the pound for pound fighter. He's number 8. T.O.'s not on the list on the rings. Let me see, ESPN pound for pound. And
maybe because of the
Crawford, Usyk, Inoue, Shakur, David, Junto. Nope. No T.O. on either of the two lists. And Shakur's on 2 lists. Shakur's on ESPN and on Ring Magazine. So, again, that could have been the debate. Like, bro, you fought 2 fighters, but people don't care about you. You a head case. You not the A side. Shakur's the A side. He's pound for pound on 2 lists. He's a 3-division champ, and he's the one challenging you. T.O. probably like, look, man.
You ain't fought nobody.
You ain't done what I done. So how you gonna be, above me?
Right.
Last call for callers. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. it sucks. You see, this is a whole card star with good fights, but there's no true main event,
Yeah,
and
it's
people ain't calling in.
crazy.
Not even Tip Bellis is calling in to defend Lamont or even make
Last
a
call
pick
for
on
callers.
Lamont,
Where
you know?
y'all at? Where
But
y'all at?
speaking
Let's
of Tip,
break it
don't
on
forget
down.
if you want to vote or nominate him, excuse me, not vote. Voting process isn't done until the nominations are done. So if you want to nominate Tip Bellis for Hater of the Year or Caller of the Year or whatever, do it now. It's on the community page, and everyone is eligible to drop a nomination. Quest the best.
What up,
Say it with your
Quest?
chest.
Yo, I'm Audio.
Street.
We can hear you.
Salute. Shout out Star, shout out Ness, man. PBC week, you know, it's a good card. I think it's a pretty much a co-main card. Don't want to shit on it, but I don't see a solidified star. We're gonna see if Lamont Roach is that guy, cause he has to really come out and show like that tank fight, you know. He's talking like he's gonna stop Pitbull. So if he goes out here and stop Pitbull, that's gonna really elevate his name. If he goes out here and lay an egg, then he can kiss that Tank rematch goodbye. You know what I'm saying? He already can kiss it goodbye because it ain't gonna happen. So yeah, the hardest fight to pick on this card, I would have to say Foster versus Fulton. That's a good fight. I like that fight. If I had to pick, I'm gonna go with Shot.
Cut it.
Wait a minute. We don't
cut
have no
'em.
damn callers as it is. Who is that cutting callers
You know
on this
who it
Monday?
is.
That's JT. Who is that?
You know who it is. JT
Who
cut him,
that
man.
Quest? JT, what is going on?
JT trying to have a short day, man. He want to listen to the radio instead of boxing talk.
JT.
Corner Store Rod, what up?
Hey, Ness, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
All right, shout out to TBV, shout out to you, shout out to Star.
Thank
As you
you.
said, man, I'm glad Shakur finally got it confirmed so we can go ahead and whoop TOS. Now about the Lamont and Pitbull, let me ask y'all a question, and I'll start with you first, Star. Who is a better mover around the ring, Ryo or Lamont Roach?
Ryo probably. Because he showed it. We
Okay.
ain't seen Lamont have to show us that, though.
I definitely say Ryo.
Exactly. And who hits harder, Rolly or Lamont Roach?
Rolly.
How you know,
Exactly.
Ness?
See.
How y'all know that Rolly hits?
He got more knockouts.
More knockouts.
He has more
Okay.
knockouts. That's just what it is, and that's what I'm trying to say. People are saying, "Oh, Lamont he got the blueprint." Pitbull Cruz has faced better talent. You can scratch off. Both of them have fought Gervonta Davis, so you can scratch that off the list. But after that,
You
Pitbull
can't
has
scratch that
been-
off the list because that's where Lamont showed that he's better. That's the common opponent, and Lamont. I mean, I'm picking Lamont. I'm picking Lamont, so I'll see you Sunday.
But you can. But you can.
You know,
You can.
Go ahead, Star.
You can also say, like you're saying, who has the best power, but Lamont has. I think Lamont has decent power and decent movement. So it's like Lamont can do, to me, a lot of different things, and I think that's going to be too much for a one-dimensional fighter that I see in Pitbull.
Word.
But what I'm saying is, Lamont. I want to go for Lamont because I'm pro-black, but how I see it is, Lamont got a tie against Tank. A lot of people.
Pitbull lost against Tank.
But you gotta remember, Ness. It was he had to come in early, right? Didn't somebody get canceled? Like, so Pitbull.
What you gotta remember is that Tank had one arm and did that. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Allegedly, yeah. I mean, I give you that. But no, I think it's gonna be a good fight. I just don't think that people should like be so much Lamont because we've only seen Lamont against Tank. We didn't know about Lamont before that. So
What?
I think
What? You must be a casual. He said we didn't know
You
about
didn't
Lamont
know.
before.
Right.
What?
You didn't know.
man, y'all sit here saying that Lamont was that dude before Tank.
Ain't
Is
no
that what y'all trying to say?
That's not what you said. You said we didn't know Lamont before
He
that.
lost to Jamel Herring.
Yeah.
He lost to Jamel Herring.
And then came back and became world champion. Like, fuck is you talking about? Conor Ben ain't even a champ yet, neither is Ryan. I can name a dozen fighters that never became champion.
Ness, this is 140 though. We're not talking about 130 no more. This is a new division. They get stronger, they get fat.
Bruh, Isak Cruz ain't been at 140 that long for you to think he's some sort of natural 140 pounder. Don't forget he moving up too. But hey, you got Cruz, I got Lamont.
I respect it. And then the Fulton and Shockey, is Bozy coaching Fulton?
I don't know, man. He done switched a bunch of times. I don't know who he with.
Okay. I see. I don't know about that fight. I think I'm gonna lean towards Fulton. I kind of like his style more. I hope he come with them Tims again like he did last time. The Tim boxing shoe, that was kind of dope. So I don't know. That's a 50-50 for me. As far as the Lara-Janibek, I like Janibek to beat up Lara. So ultimately, I'm just looking for a good card, man. I'm glad another week of boxing, so I'm hyped.
That's right. You got any picks for the Frank and Ramses Bartholomew?
Oh yeah, I'm glad the Ghost back. I think he got a bad rep, getting knocked out by Tank, but I'm glad the Ghost back. I'm going for him, and hopefully, we see something new because he's been out the ring for a little minute. So let's see a dominant performance by Frank. That's what I'm hoping for.
What about Mosley and Ramos?
I'm gonna say Ramos. I don't know about Mosley, but I'm gonna go with Ramos. I'm not really too familiar, so I don't want to really talk about them because I can't really tell you. I haven't really watched them, but I mean, I don't know. But I seen Mosley son one time. I wasn't really impressed, so I'm just gonna go with Ramos though.
Got it.
Nah, but shout out to TBV. I appreciate y'all, man. Keep going, this.
All right. Mozzie, what it do?
What up, Mozzie?
What up? What up?
What up?
The word.
On?
Everybody feeling this morning.
Good in you.
Chilling. Can't complain. Sun is shining. Shout out to my man Adrian, man, from the frozen tundra. My man sent a picture of like 7 inches of snow. I don't even know how y'all do that shit, bro.
Oh my God. And y'all gotta call in. Ness down there in sunny Florida. He gonna find his way to the beach or something. Y'all better call in.
I don't even know how it is snowing and like, yo, it's crazy. The world is crazy. We in the same country and it's snowing where he's at, and he a couple hours away, like on a plane, and it was 80-some degrees yesterday. I mean, Lord, it's 81 right now.
Mozzie, you say you missed the snow?
Yeah, I missed the snow, man. A spliff and a coffee used to hit a little bit different in the snow than it do when it's hot year round or when it ain't piping.
I can imagine. I know the coffee and the snow.
It just don't hit the same, man. That put me in that winter mode when I'm, when I'm riding through the snow playing that Boys to Men Christmas album, man, with Let It Snow playing, and all that there, if you were 90s.
But in Virginia, y'all got some last year. Didn't y'all get a few snows?
Yeah,
I think my mom.
It's snow. It'll snow, and then it'll rain it out the next day. You know what I mean? It'll be gone. Sometimes it's snow in the morning, and then you see the grass by 6 p.m.
Nah, Virginia out of pocket letting snow come down. That's crazy.
Virginia, we used to when we were
going in a couple hours.
Mozzie, when we were growing up, we would get at least 2 a year, but we would get a nice one that stayed for 2 or 3 days. But I don't miss it. I miss it.
I miss it. I can't lie, man. I'm just a up top kid, man. I can't help it. But yeah, Yo, they ain't calling it with Tip Bayless at, man. He's supposed to be explaining to us how this pay-per-view card is so stacked. We supposed to be, more than willing to drop $80 on this shit.
He
Man.
ducking. You know
You
that.
know what I mean? This ain't no $80 pay-per-view. That's why it ain't really a bunch of callers on the line. This is really like some hardcore shit for real. You know what I mean? It's hardcore. Don't nobody really care about Lamont Roach for real. Outside of, us hardcores. You know what I'm saying? Outside of us hardcores, don't nobody really care about Lamont Roach. And I get what dude was just saying, like, he was tripping when he said we didn't know who Lamont Roach was, but that's, I get what he's saying. Like the casual fan, like nobody really knows who this guy is. And if we're gonna charge $80 for this shit, it's crazy. It's gonna backfire, you know what I mean? But hey, boxing still goes on.
Oh, they definitely charging $80 for sure.
Yeah, that's what I said. So they and I'm pretty sure a lot of these shows don't be successful as far as like financially and stuff, but somehow boxing just keeps on going. So that's why, I don't really care too much about, what I'm saying, how many tickets get sold or whatever these fights have to happen. It's a good fight for Lamont Roach to come in and fight somebody like Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz is easy, is an easy guy to beat, it seems like, when you put the puncher versus the boxer. So I think Lamont Roach should take pretty much, should have a pretty easy time in there with Isak Cruz, man. There's so much tape on how to beat that guy out there now. You know what I mean? There's just a lot of tape out there on him. You know what I'm saying? So he's just an easy guy to beat. And I think Lamont capitalized, getting this fight, capitalize on it and make it count. Unless Isak Cruz, now what Isak Cruz need to do is he needs to really lock in his camp and make the decision of whether he want his career to take a big plunge or, he want to keep his hype up there. Because if he lose this fight, I don't really know where his career goes after that. You know what I'm saying? Like if he lose this fight to Lamont Roach, I don't really know, people still gonna be interested in seeing Isak Cruz. I mean, I guess he'll make a cool B side for, a couple guys, but as far as them A side fights, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna be paying to see Isak Cruz if he lose this fight. So he got
Isak says
mentality.
he says this one is gonna solidify him as the face of Mexican boxing.
Yeah, that's what he need to. That's what he need to do. That's what he need to think.
Man, that nigga ain't no face, man. Y'all gotta stop lying to the audience. There ain't no face. Benavidez just snatched the May 5th date.
That's what he said.
They announcing Benavidez. They already announced the date. They sent emails out. They got the venue. He's in the T-Mobile May 2nd, 2026 in Las Vegas with an opponent and belts on the line. Isak ain't no face of shit.
Well, that's what he got to tell himself if he, try to give himself any chance to win. You know what I mean? He got to tell himself
I guess you got to
something.
lie to your subconscious these days to get ahead. I don't know. Shit weird.
Yeah, man. Speak it. How it goes? Speak it. Receive it.
Speak it. Speak it.
I guess. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
Believe it, receive it. Yeah.
I guess.
You got to come in with that. You know what I mean? Train hard. Do everything that he's supposed to do. Eat right. You know what I mean? Listen to your coaches and your trainers.
He better eat his vegetables.
You know what I mean? But, it's just, it just seems so textbook to beat him. You know what I mean? If you can box. So, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It'd be nice to see Shane Mosley pull off that upset, man. But I don't know. I mean, Ramos, he's not the best, but I mean, he don't got a Daniel Jacobs on his resume, but he's been there before, you know what I'm saying? And we seen Mosley take a few L's, and we seen Mosley not be able to, Mosley ain't really, he did get that Jacobs, but, and I'm not going to diminish that win either, because despite the, the age or whatever, Jacobs is still a very, he knows what he's doing in that ring. You got to show some type of smarts to beat him, right? So, Shane Mosley ain't no scrub or nothing like that, but I just don't know if he gets the job done with Ramos. I ain't gonna put a pick in on that yet. I'm gonna wait till the end of the week. I gotta do some research on that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I am gonna take. But you can put me down for Lamont decision. I don't think he's gonna stop Pitbull. But and then with Frank and Rancis, that's real interesting. No, Rancis ain't no threat or no dangerous fighter or anything like that, but he is a slick fighter. And he's sneaky. You know what I'm saying? He's sneaky. He can make it difficult for Frank. He can make it, because if it goes anywhere like how that Artem fight went with Frank, it's just like, and he don't get the stoppage late, I could see Frank, getting away with a split decision. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's gonna go in there and beat up Rancis. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's Frank's first fight up there. Everybody ain't, super, super elite where they just move up and just go up there and just look crazy and start not. I don't got Frank like I seen Frank in some fights where, it could have gone either way. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about the change of the coach, Mozzie, from Derek James to Buddy McGirt?
Yeah, and Buddy's a better trainer. More, it seemed like he more fundamentally, his fighters be a little bit more with the fundamental shit than Derek James just want to teach that walking down shit. But I mean, that's just we'll just have to see. I think it was the smart thing to do, was to train to switch up the camp a little bit. Derek James, I think he would, he started training with Derek James just because I believe it was just in house. He was with Spence or whatever, and he ain't had no choice but to go with Derek James. But yeah, maybe a change in the camp will serve him good. We'll see. We'll see. But I don't see him going in and having his way with Rancis or stopping him and shit. I can see it being back and forth in the beginning of the fight. And Frank may be able to pull away if he got his legs up under him after the 7th or 8th round. If he still got his legs under him in the late rounds, I think he could, hopefully outwork him. You know what I'm saying? But that's another fight that I wanna that's another fight I got going. Yeah, I wanna hold off on my pick there too. Just because I seen Frank Martin look suspect a couple times, man. He ain't really looked dominant since he been in there with Michelle Rivera. That's the last time he looked dominant. And then we can't really, take that 135 stuff no more. It's his first fight at 140, so I'm don't know. I'm gonna do a little bit more thinking and pondering on that. And then, what else did we have on that card?
Janibek and Lara.
Oh yeah, Janibek and Lara. Yeah, man. I'm gonna take Janibek to win it in a decision. It'll be a hell of a. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. But I got Janibek pulling away. Maybe like 8-4. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 8-4, 7-5, something close like that. But I think Janibek he's gonna be a little bit more resilient. And I think the judges are judge friendly to to who's going to be like in the center of the ring more, who's going to be putting more pressure. Lara can be a pressure fighter, and he stops shit too. So his age don't got nothing to his age don't got nothing to do. I know he's an older fighter, but he still got it. It was like 3 or 4 fights ago he stopped somebody, and I know he stopped Danny Garcia, but there was a couple fights before that where he had stopped somebody. He's been stopping dudes well into his 30s. You know what I'm saying? So Lara's not. He's no joke. You know what I mean? He's no joke. No matter how old he is, still getting stoppages. In his late 30s to 40s. You know what I mean? So his age won't be a factor negatively. You know what I'm saying? I just think Janibek is just he's hot right now. He's rolling right now. He's in his groove. He's resilient, and he can actually box. He can put it together pretty well. If you sit and watch his fights, man, he can put it together pretty nicely. This probably be his toughest fight to date, though. The 40-year-old Lara definitely is gonna be his toughest fight to date. I got it going to decision.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. And last but definitely not least, Fulton and Foster.
Fulton and Foster. I got it being a draw. I got that fight going to draw. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I got that fight going to draw.
draw.
That's my money on that going on a draw. I'm trying to tell y'all that right there, that's gonna be a draw right there. They ain't gonna know how to score it. You know what I mean? They both gonna bank rounds. they both gonna make rounds, and I think it come down to a point where they be like, yo, the judges will get together and be like, yo, we gotta see this shit again. We gotta see this shit again. Cause yeah, I got that joint being a draw. I can't make a pick on that shit. You know what I mean? I really can't make a pick. Osaki is definitely, he got the dog in him, and you know, he got the pressure, the resilience, and stuff like that. And Stephen Fulton is better on his feet. You know what I mean? He's better with his movement. He's better on his back foot. He's better against the ropes. When we seen what's the name? When we seen Osaki lose that first fight to Conseil, he was having a problem dealing with his pressure. He was trying to win that fight off the ropes. He was trying to win that fight off the ropes, and you know, he lost that fight. They didn't give it to him. A lot of people think he won that first fight, but you know, he was struggling against the ropes, and he was letting Consal, however you say his last name, he was letting them have way too many moments. You know, yeah, Conceição. He was letting them have way too many moments, and that's why they gave him that fight. But so that just shows me, you know what I'm saying, he struggles when you put that pressure on him, match his pressure or put him up against the ropes and force him to box. But that's something I don't think Fulton can do. You know what I mean? I think Fulton to be on I think Fulton, you know, would probably be more on his back foot and on the ropes in this fight. But I think he know how to handle that pressure well. He can counter well. He showed that in his last fight that he can win a fight off the ropes. But Osaki proved that he can be effective, you know what I mean, when he got somebody against the ropes. So we're just gonna have to see. Yeah, so I think that, you know, my pick on that fight would just be a draw. I think it's gonna be, you know what I mean, round for round. I think one guy will get around and the next guy will get around. I think it's just gonna be a back and forth fight. So I can't really pick a winner on that. And I'm probably gonna, you know, put my bread on that. I'm a bet on the draw. When we do the official previews predictions, I have the rest of my picks ready. You know what I mean? So I can call in and take my call. I'm gonna make a call on it before the end of the week, but I really think it's gonna be a draw. But I'll pick a winner, you know, just in spirit of the TBV Crow Show. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. And yeah, man, y'all call up, man. Let's keep the show going. I ain't even had a chance to get out the gym yet. I'm still in the gym.
That's right.
Got a chance to. I usually get a chance to get through my whole workout, get home, take a shower, and still be listening to the show. You know what I mean? Now we ain't got no callers, so you know what I mean. Y'all call up, man. Call up.
All right, Mozzie.
All right, y'all.
Appreciate you.
All right,
we
got Bust 'em Up.
Bust 'em up. What's up?
Yo, what's going on, Ness?
What up?
What's going on, Star? Good morning to both of you guys, man.
What's up?
Man, good little cards this weekend, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Pitbull Cruz, man. About to do his thing this weekend. About to Buddy Roach, man. I don't know why you don't think Pitbull Cruz is like some type of face of the Mexican boxing community, man. They fuck with Pitbull Cruz. They fuck with him. We fuck with him, man. We fuck with him heavy over here,
but
man.
He ain't the face.
Not the face, but you could say like
he said
he's a really big
he
star.
said when he win this fight, that's gonna catapult him to becoming the face of Mexican boxing.
That'll never do it. He could be on his way. He could have gotten in the car and destination on a GPS say face of boxing for Mexico, but this fight will never do it.
I'm gonna be honest, Ness. Pitbull Cruz gets the family together on the weekend. Little food, watch his fights going. He gets the family together, man. People will come over here and watch his fight. When he fought at Rayo, maybe it was just because he fought Rayo, you know, two Mexicans. It was like, man, that was a big fight for us. We was really hyped for that fight. And like,
so you okay with the pay-per-view?
Pitbull.
You okay for the $89?
I'm a fire stick boy. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's see what I'm saying.
I'm a fire stick boy. I've been a fire stick boy for a minute. It's just too much. It's like everybody got a pay-per-view. I can't buy the Matchroom pay-per-view and the PBC pay-per-view and now the Riyadh one. I mean, I got a regular job. I can't buy all of those, man. That's like 3 of my days right there.
I know that's right.
But
okay, so we
yeah,
know
like,
you ride with
that's what I'm
Pitbull.
saying. Pitbull. He's gonna get him out of there. I think he's gonna get him out of there. I don't see how Lamont Roach could keep him off him. I think he's gonna bully him. I think body shots, overhands. No jab though. We don't got a jab. We're just going straight forward.
So you say a knockout
And
or a
then,
stoppage?
I don't think he's gonna knock him out. He doesn't hit like hard enough to like paralyze somebody, you know. But I think the accumulation of punches, the ref gonna have to jump in there. Lamont Roach is gonna be having his guard up. Jamel Herring was like hurting him, you know. I don't think Jamel Herring hits harder than Pitbull.
Mm.
And then with the co-main, I think as long as Janibek manages his power early, I'm pretty sure Lara's gonna try to be a veteran, not get knocked out early. As long as he manages his power early, I think he could probably pull
Mhm.
off the decision late, get like a knockdown in or something. It's just that
Mhm.
Lara's a tricky dude, man. He's been in there with everybody. He's been in there with power punchers, boxers, switch hitters. I think this is
Mhm.
like Johnny Beck's like third southpaw. This is gonna be like his highest level southpaw though, so that might be tricky for him too. I don't think he's fought too many southpaws in his career before. I think he's only fought
Mm.
like two. Yeah, I think he's only fought like two, and I got them out of there early. But this is gonna be like his highest like level southpaw, so you know that gets tricky sometimes, especially because they're both left-handed. So it might just be
Yeah.
weird. And
Mm.
then Jesus Ramos, man, I think you picking Shane Mosley with your heart, man. He's gonna go in there and get beat up. Jesus Ramos is a dog, man. We should have an Erickson Lubin win on our resume. We don't got no big wins, but we should have that Erickson Lubin win. I can't believe they took that from my boy, man.
I mean, it's his own fault. I thought he won too, but he had no energy for that win. He made it seem like he thought he lost and he knew he lost. That right there, I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you just gotta run around the ring after the bell ring, man. Just for the judges be like, man, this guy's hype.
Right.
Like, man, he was going forward. He was going forward. He was. I mean, yeah, he gets punched in like between the punches a lot, but I just don't see Shane Mosley being as sharp as Erickson Lubin is, you know. And I think like
Mm.
his best win is like that Danny Jacobs win, but like Danny Jacobs off like a year off the couch, and I think he had already lost to John Ryder,
Yeah,
right?
he
When he
got that
beat.
good win though. He got that good win versus Rosado.
Oh man, come Rosado.
Yeah,
Rosado's
Rosado.
man. Everybody that's decent beat Rosado. Just because Ramos ain't fought him, he ain't beat him. If
Beck the
Ramos
Bully
fought him, he
ain't
might
beat
fight.
him.
Oh yeah, that was
And
crazy. I
people thought
remember
he
that. But
beat
he
Daniel
hey, but
Jacobs.
hey, Beck the Bully was on his way to beating his ass though. He just got too aggressive, got knocked out. He had already dropped him, right? I think he had already
Mhm.
dropped him. Yeah, he had already dropped him, man. So I think Jesus Ramos, as long as he's smart, he could get Shane Mosley. I get a nice little name on his resume, you know, Mosley. And then just move on to a
Mm.
bigger fight. He's moving up to 160, or is Mosley moving
Yeah.
down?
Mosley moving
Around.
down from 68 and Ramos moving up. But
Oh,
he
okay. So
already
they
fought at 60, Ramos did.
after the Lubin one, he moved up or what?
Yeah.
Man, all right, yeah. So they meeting in the middle right there. Yeah, I think he should be good for him, man. I think as long as he's smart, he should be able to get that Mosley win.
What
And
about
then
Frank and Ramses?
Frank. Oh man, Frank Martin finally he's back after that Tank Davis loss. How you celebrating the loss that long, man? He should have been right back in there with that hype that he had on his name. He should have been right back in
He's
there
been
as soon
out
as
for a
possible.
while.
But yeah, he's been out for a minute, man. I thought he was done. I thought he was gonna be like that other guy that Tank fought. You know, fight one more time and never that Garcia guy got that Tank money and retired too.
Who, Leo?
No, Hector Garcia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he fought like one more
That's
time and then he was like,
crazy.
man, yeah, I already got that Tank money on the bank. It's done. Nah, Leo Santa
Mm.
Cruz, Tank man, Leo Santa Cruz had a whole career before he fought Tank. He just got out of there because that was it for him.
Yeah, he got retired.
Man. I don't know, man. He was old, man. My boy was old. That was it for him, man. He got his last win. He got out of there.
I guess.
But, but yeah, and then Shockey Foster and Stephen Fulton. I got Shockey Foster. I think Stephen Fulton just keep moving
Mm.
up too much, man. This might be like too much weight for him now. You know. I think as long as Shockey Foster move forward, he should be smart. He
Mhm.
he could be outboxed because Stephen Fulton been in there with the way better fighters with Inoue and all of them. He's felt power before and he survived for a minute with Inoue. So he could outbox O'Shaquie Foster, but as long as O'Shaquie Foster moves forward, keep that high guard, he should be good, man.
So
He's
what's
the
your
bigger
upset of
dude.
the
They
night?
should just the upset of the.
There's an
Man, a
upset.
lot of people are making it seem like Pitbull Cruz gonna get beat. So I think Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz is my
Okay.
upset of the night. A lot of people making it seem like
He
he's
ain't
gonna
the
get in there and get out
favorite.
boxed and
He
stuff.
ain't the favorite. He the underdog, bro. Y'all Mexicans be
No, that's what
wildin'.
he's saying. So he's saying
That's
he
what I'm
gonna
saying.
win. So that's gonna be the upset.
Whoa! I'm getting
Oh, he
attacked for
gonna
picking the
win.
underdog.
He gonna
Yeah.
win.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She was asking who my underdog was, man. I'm going with my boy. My bad, Ness.
No,
Damn.
my bad. I heard you wrong.
Yeah,
So
shout out to
listen,
you though,
so do
Ness, man.
you
I'm barely getting
so what
work.
about as far as the face of Mexican boxing, are y'all gonna give it to David, to
Of
Benavidez, or
course,
what?
Benavidez taking
Oh
it. He
yeah,
got the Cinco de Mayo
yeah, for
date.
sure. Whoever fighting Cinco de Mayo, that's the man.
I ain't never seen a face of boxing be 4-3.
If he turn around in the fight in September, it's for sure his. It's for sure his. You know,
Whoa.
he going up there. He's moving the needle more than everybody else right now for sure for the Mexican community. So he go in there, get Zurdo out of there, should be good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big win. A lot of Mexicans love Zurdo, man. He's like a hometown hero where he's from Sinaloa.
Mm-hmm.
So if he gets him out of there, he should be boosted up. Canelo ducked him. A lot of people talk about that too in Mexico. Canelo ducking him. That shit usually don't happen. The two Mexicans always fight. But yeah, shout out to you guys, man. I'm ready to get in for work. Y'all already trying to end the show, man. When I need y'all for my whole shift. What's
Hey,
going
man,
on?
we need the callers, man. Y'all ain't calling
Yeah,
in.
we gotta get
Playing
some
them
callers for
games.
this
Playing them
fight.
games.
Fuck, man. What's
I got a
going
few,
on,
though. I
man?
got a few now. Let me get to some. I got
All right,
William.
shout out to you, man.
Shout out to you.
All
Bust
right.
him
What's
up.
up, William?
Hey, yeah.
What up?
What's up, William?
Hello?
We hear you.
Do you hear me?
We hear you. Come on, William. Get it together.
You there, William?
Hello?
We hear you.
Hello?
We hear
We
you.
got you.
Treese. What up?
What's up, Trees?
Yow.
Yo.
What up, though?
What up,
What's up?
Hey, man. I got a question real quick, man. Hey, Ness, you've been watching boxing a long time. Star, y'all know you've been watching boxing and shit for a long time, man. How many fighters y'all know them beat a father and a son before?
Father and a son. I don't know. That's a strange one.
Oh, all right. I just want to tell Timboski to shut the fuck up then, speaking on me and my matchmaking game. Because your goddamn Skippy, when Shane Mosley Jr. beat this motherfucker Jesus Ramos, nigga, that should be Canelo Alvarez's comeback fight, you hating ass nigga Timboski. Don't speak on Treat. Fuck do you mean? Because, man, I got
He
this nigga who's saying
160. He not 68.
I hear what you saying. And I don't give a fuck about that. I know that man done fought at 168 before. If Canelo come a knocking, you feel me, and you want to defend your father's honor, gang, you fuck around and you slide up to 168 and you meet Canelo on the comeback. But that's just me. That's neither here nor there, though. But, hey, man, on these motherfucking fights, I like this card this weekend. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty intrigued. Every fight on here, I'm salivating at the mouth for. I like all these guys locking horns. We got good fights, good scraps. I'm fucking with that Janibek and Lara. I'm fucking with that the long way, actually. I'm picking Lara. God damn it. Y'all know how I rock, man. I fuck with my old
Gotcha.
dogs, man. You feel me? Last year we was about 3-0 on my old niggas. Well, I might not have been exactly 3-0, but I should have been. They robbed me on that Pacquiao win over Barrios. We should have had that. I would have been 3-0. Shout out to my nigga Pulev. You feel me? Shout out to my nigga Pacquiao. Shout out to my nigga Badu Jack. My old niggas. Yeah, man, that's the geezer gang. You feel me? They still out here putting in work for my old heads. But yeah, man, we fucking with Lara, man. I like it. This motherfucker Janibek.
Right.
I've been hearing this nigga Janibek having weight issues for about a year and some change. You feel me? He on some Skeletor shit. You feel me? I don't really fuck with that. And the nigga best win, when I think about, because I done seen Janibek fight a few times, the nigga best win fuck around be like Stephen Butler or some shit. He ain't really been in the mix with nobody like that. He ain't fought no fucking body that I'm caring of, that I can speak of like that, man. Stephen Butler, solid fighter.
You may feel like
He
it's
can
your
win
time,
and shit like that, but that ain't.
but it's not
He's
your
not
time.
Lara. You hear me? We picking Lara. On that
Okay.
Fulton and Foster shit, we picking Fulton. You hear me? I feel like Foster, his violence level is not high enough. I know motherfuckers feel like
Wow.
that. Yeah, man. Foster his violence level is just not high enough. He got the knockout in the last round. You feel me? A couple fights back, but he was losing that fight because his violence level wasn't high enough. You feel me? The Conceição fight, but I feel on some real shit. Both fights, if you ask me, I felt like he lost on some real shit. I ain't gonna hold you up. I feel like he lost both of them hoes. But that's just me because I feel like his violence level ain't high enough. I like Fulton. You feel me? He's a swing and bang fighter, but he can also box. You feel me? So I'm fucking with Fulton. And he coming up in weight. I always tend to lean towards a fighter who going up. You feel me? I like shit like you tapping into your strength, your body snapping into form. You feel me? So yeah, I'm picking Fulton on that. Who else we got? We got Frank Martin too, right? And he coming back.
You got Frank and
He is
Ramses
back.
Bartholomew.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a little intriguing to me. I know everybody think that Frank Martin just gonna dust man up and shit, but Ramses, he a little crafty, man. He a wily vet. I like Ramses a little bit. That motherfucker, when I seen him in there with Jose Ramirez, he damn near shot Jose Ramirez out there. You feel me? He could have won that shit. Some people say he should have won. So I don't know, man. Frank Martin, I ain't seen him in a while. I know, but like I say, I just made the point about people going up in weight. Maybe his body is snapping into form. You feel me? I know because I remember that weigh-in with Tank.
Yeah,
they were
he was
showing them
definitely
cheek marks.
drained.
That shit,
Oh my
yeah, man.
God.
Yes,
He had
Star. So maybe my man,
the white lips and everything.
what they call, hey, what was his name? Dwight around your lips type shit.
The white around your lips. Yeah, so
Yeah, man. So
he might do better now.
I can see it. I can see it. Maybe he's snapping the form, but like I say, man, Rancy's a wily vet. I never forgive him and my nigga Toledo, Ohio's very own Robert Easter for giving me the worst motherfucking fight I've ever seen in all my years. You understand me? That shit was god awful. Niggas be like, if we recommended fights, that's one fight that should be motherfucking exotic. That shit is banned. That shit, you don't ever go put your eyes on that shit ever. But shout out Robert Easter, man. We still fuck with you, champ. You a legend around these parts. But that Lamont Roach, Eastside Cruz, I don't know. To me, that's a bit of a toss-up fight, man. I'm hearing guys. I just heard Mozzie calling not too long ago say that Eastside Cruz is easy as fuck to beat. I heard that in my eyebrows lifted a little bit. I know that he's
people with skill outbox him. Tank outboxed him with one hand. Rayo beat the brakes off him. Giovanni got robbed and he don't even got power.
I hear you. That
I don't know that you hear me.
No, I hear you. Lamont Roach, he's definitely can box. You feel me? It's just this motherfucker Eastside Cruz, man. That motherfucker swang and bang. He is pressure personified. You feel me? He coming. He will be coming. And like I say, I know I was saying about guys going up to weight and body snapping in the form and shit like that, but I can't really say that I seen Lamont Roach snapping the form at 135 or like that. He only had the one fight. He going up to 140 and shit. So to me, he's an unknown. You feel me? So I don't know, man. The only thing that I know is gonna be constant, that's not a variable in this equation, is pressure coming from Eastside Cruz. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But shout out TBV, man. Shout out Toledo, Ohio. You lame ass niggas need to call in, man. But y'all be cool, man.
All right, Tree.
All right. William, trying you again.
William. William,
we hear you.
We got you, William.
Okay. Hey, I gotta say, man, these dudes is some stupid ass These are stupid ass mother effers that be calling up here, man.
Whoa.
These dudes is some certified clowns, some certified, can I curse out here? Some certified dickheads, man. I swear to goodness, man.
What they do?
Any clown that think Lara gonna beat Janibek must be the stupidest mother ever in the daggone world.
Damn.
Oh my
Really?
goodness.
Taking shots at me?
No, man, the Janibek gonna beat the living dogs out of the daggone. Lara is an old washed up damn dog. Yeah, old washed up dog. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin, he gonna beat the living crap out of Ransom, okay? And some dude said that Fulton fight like he in a Philly gym. Well, that tells me right there that whoever said that, they ain't never been in a Philly gym. Cause them Philly dudes in the damn gym, they are aggressive. They're aggressive as hell. So that tells me that clown don't know what the hell he talking about. But I'm picking Foster over Fulton. I'm picking Roach over Pitbull because Pitbull he lost to Tank, and Roach he got a draw with Tank. So that's to tell you right now. And Tank only had one hand. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, this class.
William, where you live? Where do you live? What state do you live in?
I'm from all over, but I currently live in Tacoma, Washington, but I'm from New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm from New York. But
Who's gonna be your fighter tonight?
Friday night is gonna be Janibek whooping on Lara. That's gonna be my Friday night.
Okay.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so all y'all clowns out there talking about Lara this, y'all must be the dumbest idiots ever. Lara is an old washed up dog. What the hell wrong with these Negroes nowadays? These boys done lost their damn mind, boy.
Lost it, William. They done lost it.
They done lost their damn mind. You know what I'm saying? What else I wanted to talk about? Oh, I think that might be it, yeah. A lot of these clowns is, I don't know what, these dudes be talking, Shockey, he not violent enough. Shockey not violent enough. How the hell he not violent enough for eating a damn person? That don't make no damn sense. Man, these dudes dumb as hell, boy. Dumb as rock. Dumb as rock. Don't make no daggone sense whatsoever, boy. But yeah, let me not hold up the line. I know y'all got a bunch of people that calling up. I don't want to hold the line up. Y'all be easy, heard?
Aight.
Appreciate you. Ness.
Yo.
Go ahead.
No, you got it.
No,
What's
I'm trying to see what the debate is. Go ahead. I'm gonna figure it out after this call. I'll ask you after this call.
Alrighty then. We got Big Gucci.
What's up, Big Gucci?
Yo, what up, gang?
What up?
What up?
How the audio sound?
Straight.
Yeah, man, I can't get my pick for this fight, bro. It's a good squabble. I feel like it's a 50-50 fight, you heard? Um, I got a 50-50 because Roach moving up from 135 only after one fight, bro. Oh, you feel me? Like Cruz, he ain't been up there for a minute, but at least he acclimated up there. Like Roach got a better skill set, right? But I think we can all agree that he ain't no Bud Crawford, bro. So we gonna see how he does. Cause Cruz be hitting hard, gang. That little Mexican, he could hit, bro.
He ain't hurt
Compact like that with
Giovanni.
that shit. We'll see. We'll see. Style make fights, man. Style make fights. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he'll have a little bit more power up there. Look, y'all picking Roach because y'all think he did better. But honestly, they was both a 2-pack of ass, bro. Like for the Pitbull fight, we have fought him with one arm, and in the Roach fight, shit, we was blinded, gang. So you can't really, say who was better, based on how they did in the tank fight. That's why I got a 50-50, man. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw type shit. But I'm gonna have to for the Janibek fight, I'm gonna have to go with Janibek. I feel like naturally he the favorite anyway, bro. And if he wins, we might get that potential buff fight. I know Star like the sound of that. Especially cause
Really? I like it better than the
yeah,
Lara
especially
fight.
you like it better
I
than the
feel like
Canelo
it.
rematch?
I feel no, I don't like it better than the Canelo rematch. But if it had to be Lara or Janibek, I feel like the Janibek fight would be more exciting.
Yeah, I like it better than the rematch because I feel like the rematch gonna go the same way. Plus, he asking for 100 mil, gang. I don't know if Turkey gonna be putting that kind of money up for Crawford. But yo, I gotta go get my hair cut in the barbershop real quick. So I'm gonna keep listening, gang.
All right.
Okay, appreciate your call.
If you're trying to call in, now is the time. Now
Now's the
is the
time.
time. Discord available. X Spaces also available. We talking Roach and Isak Pitbull Cruz.
Talking the
Big
PBC
fight this
fight card for
weekend.
this weekend.
We got a counterpunch for William from CV Guy. William, call back in. They want to hear you talk. We got Finding Adrian, $2. William sound like he was kicking it with dinosaurs. We got Chicago April member for 11 months. You calling people dumb is wild. That he ain't talking about me. He talking about William. We got Edgar Granado's counterpunch for Tip. King Counter, that is. King Counter, that is. Tevin Smith, $5. I don't do Fire Stick, and I'm not paying $80 for this. Well, you must got a super box. King Counter, Tippy Bayless. Tippy Bayless.
Tip, they've been looking for you, Tip. What's up?
They've been looking for me.
Yep.
What? Yeah, man, good fights this weekend. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of robberies this weekend, man. A lot of robberies. I just see it's clear and evident that they just handing out ski masks. You know what I'm saying? In the year 2025, if you sign up to be a boxing judge, it comes with the ski mask and the 9mm. This is diabolical. Shout out to Alexis Kubecki. Shout out
Who?
to Alexis Kubecki. She
Who?
fought on the on a pro box card this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Alexis
She fought on the pro
Kubecki.
box. Yeah. She fought Gabriella Fondor. That's the girl who fought Gabriella Fondor, the girl from Canada. Shout out to her. She went out there and she put hands and feet on her opponent, and somehow the match, you know what I'm saying, which we if you were watching the fight, if you were actually watching the fight, the match was scored 99 to 91, 99 to 91, 98-92. In a fight where she won the first 5 rounds, arguably won the first 5 rounds until the knockdown, which happened in the 5th round. You know what I'm saying? She won the first 4 rounds unanimously. Without a doubt, she won the first 4 rounds. And then a knockdown occurred in the 5th round. You know what I'm saying? Her opponent, she won a couple rounds afterwards. But then, it comes down to the scorecards. In the match, if it was scored a draw, I wouldn't have been mad. You know what I'm saying? I think a draw was very much deserving. But to have those scorecards just one sided in a fight once again in a fight where the fighter who's on the front foot, bringing the action, not just landing counter left hooks to the body or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know, because the girl is smaller, she got to throw punches and flurries. You know, it's just outlanding her opponent. Meanwhile, her opponent's throwing what, 1 or 2 shots back. You know what I'm saying? Getting clipped with left hooks. You know what I'm saying? Every other combination. It's just scored a fight like that. Like it's insane. It's diabolical. It's nasty. It's nasty. I don't know what's up with these judges and the scoring. This is crazy. But I guess you gotta, you know, be like Bruce Lee. You know, you gotta flow like water. You gotta be like water, man. You gotta be like water. And then shout out to Aaron Bowen, man. Shout out to Aaron Bowen. He fought Tom Cowlin this weekend. Another robbery. Another robbery. Disgusting, man. Disgusting. Cowlin was beating the shit out of that boy with a jab. You know what I'm saying? He also got knocked down in the fight. It just seems like every fighter, you know what I'm saying, that gets knocked down in the fight just doesn't get the nod, bro. Even though they're outdoing their opponent. I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck can we do to possibly win the fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand. That was another one. That was another one. But yeah, man. Outside of those 2 fights, which were robberies this weekend, shout out to what's homeboy? He beat up Frazier Clark. He beat up Frazier Clark. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised by that. I did not see that coming. Did not see that coming at all. I thought Frazier Clark was doing clean shot. You know what I'm saying? Ben Whitaker, you know, did what he was supposed to do. You know, if you took the under, you was a smart man because that man was not supposed to be in there with Ben Whitaker at all. Not supposed to be in there at all. Damn, who else was fighting this weekend? Bet on. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. We revisit it later. But Tiafimo versus Shakur, man. You know, Tiafimo, man. You know, the boxing world is against you, bro. The judges are against you. So you gotta go in there. Remember this, Tio. You gotta go in there fighting like Shakur Stevenson. Don't fight like Tiafimo Lopez. Fight like Shakur Stevenson. Just remember that, bro. Because they not looking to give you the nod, bro. You the champion, and they not looking to give you the nod. You are not the Riyadh favorite, bro. You gotta go in there fighting like Shakur. That's the only way you gonna come back out with your title, man. I mean, it's like these matches are already predetermined. They know where they want to go with the money. You know what I'm saying? So you got to change up the ball game. You know, they looking to make Ryan versus Devin. They looking to make all these other fights. You know what I'm saying? These fights are predetermined. They predetermined. So you got to upset the apple cart. You got to go in there fighting like Shakur. You gotta go in there fighting like fight on the fucking back foot. Make him come forward. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to make it a fight. Make it a snooze fest. Make it a fucking snooze fest. Cause this is what they want. This is what they want. They want a fucking snooze fest. So yeah, man. That's all I gotta say about that, man. Shout out to the UK cards, man, for this weekend. You know, after this weekend, I came to the conclusion that I would never again bet on a UK card. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like every time I bet on these UK cards, man, I just lose money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gonna make bank this weekend though. Shout out to the PBC, man. I always make bank with the PBC. Shout out to them, man.
All right.
Rank tip.
Demo. What up? Demo.
What's up, Demo?
Yo, what's going on, y'all?
What up?
What's up?
I'm in this Houston rain, so if y'all hear a little background, that's yeah, man. It's been raining all fucking day since this morning. I started at like after work. Raining and cold, that shit do not mix. But shout out to everybody listening. You know, I love a good breakdown show. I ain't really had too much time to call in. But yeah, let's get right to it. I keep hearing this Lamont Roach versus Pitbull shit. People think really, I don't know why people think it's a 50-50. This is not a 50-50 fight. Lamont is gonna do exactly what we think he's gonna do. He's gonna dominate in this fight, and he do have a chance to stop Pitbull. Pitbull struggle against boxers, and he struggle against guys with good counter punches. Even though he had a war with Fierro, kind of studying, you know, the in-between and when Fierro was able to pick up. You got to make Pitbull work. Once he get done swinging all them wide-ass punches, you make him work. He don't like that shit. Same thing Cabrera and them were doing. You know, and then once you small enough, like a Fierro or like a Lamont that don't have to box so much from the outside, that's good on the inside. You know, it's gonna make it tougher for Eastside because he usually get off when he gets you to the inside. But I think Lamont got the skills to keep turning them, popping them with the short jab, short uppercut, and slow him down. The first couple rounds is gonna be a little back and forth. After the first, let's say 4 or 5 rounds, then that's when it's gonna start, separate from there. And the whole weight thing, him going up one after one fight. We watched Devin Haney do the same thing. I know for a fact when you trying to hold weight, at a certain weight, once you actually do let go and go up them pounds, you may be trying to stop right there, but your body then held down so long that it's not just gonna stop there. Same thing with Devin. Devin fought once at 40 or 43, whatever you want to call it, and then he moved up and he looked even better at 47. Same thing gonna happen with Lamont. Watch, his body wasn't letting him hold down at that 35. I think that's why he only had the one fight there. And the thing about this power with Isak look like he hitting hard. Everybody and their mama know when you swinging with your arms and shit, it just look hard. That's not proper technique to be able to land them punches and get you out. That's why, every time he hits somebody, it's a whole lot of oohs and ahs. But I don't think it hurt as much as much as it looked like from the outside to a casual. Because when you got proper technique, that's how you get dudes out of there. That's what's gonna be the difference between them. He gonna get hit with a technique shot, and that's gonna slow him down. Janibek Lara, I want to see Janibek win that fight. Lara do got the skills, but that new style he got standing there waiting on you. If his timing ain't all the way up there, he gonna get hurt, and I think he gonna get stopped. But either way, I got Janibek winning that fight. Foster versus Fulton. I'm biased, obviously, because of the Texas, the Texas side with Foster. But I'm smart though. I realize that he like to, kind of play it from behind. He fights up to his competition, but he does play from behind a lot of times. He don't let off enough, especially if you punching at him. So like if Fulton can put out enough offense to keep him from swinging so much, he wins that fight easy. If Fulton gets caught, he gets he get hurt easy. We done seen him get hurt a few times. He got all the skills in the world, but he get hurt against Foster. We know he can punch. So I'm taking Foster in that one off the bias, but that's a 50-50. So I'll take Crow if he lose.
Okay.
Who was the fourth fight?
You
Who was
got
the fourth
anything?
fight on that one?
Frank Martin and Ramsey,
Yeah.
Ramsey Bartholomew.
Man, I'm gonna say this. Somebody said this too. Everybody expecting Frank Martin to just walk over Rances. If you ever watched him, he got a real ugly boxing style, real ugly style. But he know how to take away all your best weapons, make you reach, make the fight look ugly, all of that. So I think who was that guy? Hardatuyan, when Frank fought him, he was making Frank look crazy because he was reaching a lot and shit. He did beat him up a little bit towards the end, but that was from Derek pushing him. If he can't catch Rancis early or knock him down late, it's a chance that he can lose that on the cards because Rancis know how to win rounds. Even if it's ugly, he know how to win rounds. I'm gonna take Frank only because of the Buddy McGirt teaching. Having that new teaching is gonna change the way he do the game. I think that he got better. He's a better technical boxer or better technical boxing teacher than Derek. Derek teaches more catch the punches and you walking down towards him. Frank has a lot more athleticism that Derek wasn't letting him use. Put it that way. So I think Buddy gonna be able to let him be himself, and be able to use the athleticism what made him him. So I'm gonna take Frank off of that alone. But that's another one. I say I'll take the Crow if he lose, because it could be an ugly loss because of how Branson's fight. You don't think
All right.
Buddy gonna add to his game next?
I don't know. Who Buddy added to again? Cause he ain't add the blue nose. Did he add the Callum? Who he added to?
I can't really say because I wasn't a Callum fan, but from me watching, let's put it this way, me watching his teachings, I know he's gonna have him using more of a jab, which Derek didn't really have. What's his name using much of a jab, so that in itself can be the difference in the fight. How many times have we seen Frank Martin use a jab, start with a jab, end with a jab, anything? We know that's one of Buddy's calling cards. If you're in trouble, jab, jab, jab. He done always said that. So I'm a rock with that one. So we'll see how that one go. What was the other one you said, Star?
Mosley and Ramos.
Oh yeah. Shit, that's the upset that I want to see. I want to see Mosley win. I'm not high on Ramos. He got a good work rate. Put it that way. He got a good work rate. He got that Lobo style. Well, Lobo got his style. You know, they got the same gym. You know where they keep sticking and stabbing. So it's just all about. I think it's all about Mosley and what type of game plan he come with. Heard from listening to the Porter podcast that his dad's been in camp the whole time. So we'll kind of see how that goes. I don't know how much that actually make a difference because he can't fight for him, you know. But giving him the little secrets might kind of help that. He is his dad's son, so we expect him to have a certain level of skill, but you don't always follow your daddy's footsteps. So I'm gonna say I want to see him win that. I don't want to see Ramos win because who Ramos got in line from there. I feel like Mosley got more choices to fight after that. I don't think Ramos really got too much, you know, to look forward to. And like I said, I ain't really a fan of his style, so we'll see how that one go. But yeah, that's everything. Like you said, shout out to Pro Box because that was I'm not. What was it? Pro? Yeah. Shout out to them for the Paldo fight. Even though he fucked up my card, he was the last person I had. I had the Bills winning, the Texans winning, San Francisco winning, and then I had him going over 8.5, but he stopped dude going into the 8th. So and really the guy quit. He quit in the corner. You see, Bullet was trying to talk to him, and the dude just was like not responding. Yeah, like I don't know.
didn't like
It's
how his
something about,
corner
and I
did him
watched that.
either. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I'm like, clearly that
that's
dude
all I was
was
about to
really
say. It's
hurt.
something about having Bullet in the corner. Like it's something about him being in the corner when his fighters get hurt or start getting behind. He started to get in this panic, and the look on his face when he stopped it, he be more frustrated than anything. So like I never bet on another.
He literally handed the guy the towel, like, you throw it in if you want to throw it in. And I'm like, what kind of crap is that? Like
Yeah,
that's
he
crazy.
turned his head away. You know how when you get frustrated with your kids, like, go on, get whatever you asking for. That's what he was doing. Like, go ahead, you want to quit? Go ahead. Like, yeah, he didn't seem like he really gave a fuck.
And that guy
So
fought
I
hard
guarantee we
too.
want
I
to see
mean,
Bullet in his
he
corner.
just got his body banged up. He fought hard. He just,
Them
he
body
just didn't
shots
do it.
start tearing him down. And I was looking at his record, like he got a good record. I think he only had like 1 or 2 losses or something, and he hadn't been stopped. So I was just like, shit. I expect it, and I don't see Paldo stop that many people. So I thought I'd be able to, get to the 9th round. But shit, shout out to him. He getting better and better, I guess you could say. So we'll see. I want to see Abdullah take that fight. Y'all keep throwing that out there. I want to see him take that fight. So let's see if that happens. But I'm gonna tap back in, y'all.
All right. Appreciate your
All
takes.
William, back at us.
What up, William?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
We got you.
Hey. I think the face of boxing, the face of Mexican boxing, I still think it's gonna be Canelo.
You think he coming back?
David, yeah, he is. But I'll tell you this though, David Benavidez, he's right there. I think when Canelo retires, David Benavidez will be the face of boxing. I mean, the face of Mexican boxing. He would be the face of that, but it'll be like after Canelo retires. That's what I think. That's what I think will happen because the reason being because David Benavidez, he never had no real big pay-per-view fights. You see what I'm saying? He never had like a big pay-per-view fight like how Canelo had. You know what I'm saying? And that's another.
Now, wouldn't he
That's a
wouldn't he
big
need to
thing.
be? Wouldn't he need to be a draw, like more have more drawing power than he has
Yeah.
left?
He would have to. He would have to. He would have to. David Benavidez. He have to draw in the casual fans. See, the hardcore fans, we know him, but the casual fans don't really know David Benavidez. Like if I ask my older sister who David Benavidez is, she's gonna be like, "Who the hell is that?" You see what I'm saying? But she knows who Canelo is. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. He has to draw in the casual fans. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna make the big difference right there. And another thing is who you think? Hey man, who you think Usyk should fight next?
Retirement.
You said that's what you're the only person that thought the same way I thought. I'm like, dude, he ain't got nothing else to prove.
Yeah.
How old is Usyk?
They talking about it.
He old.
Like he about 39, 38, 39, close to 40.
Okay.
But they want him to fight. They want him to fight Moses Artuma.
Man, that dude ain't done nothing. He ain't done nothing to deserve that fight.
Hey, come on, man. The only person that really deserve a Usyk fight would be, I would say, is Wardley, Fabio Wardley. He the only one that deserve an Usyk fight. Them other dudes don't deserve that fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Here's what do you think about Joseph Parker popping positive for cocaine?
Yeah, man, he got to learn how to stop partying.
I never thought he was out there doing that. I never thought he was snorting cocaine. What the hell?
Tell me about it.
Yo, that's crazy, man. How much time I got left?
I ain't ring the bell.
Dude. Yeah, he got caught with damn cocaine. I couldn't believe that shit. Oh my goodness. And then what about? Oh yeah. Hey, Biff, if you gonna bet money, bet Anthony Joshua is for surely gonna knock out Jake Paul.
For sure.
That's a for sure knockout.
You sure?
Bet the big money.
You sure?
Positive.
I don't know, man.
William.
Sure. Bet the big money. Bet your house on it. Bet it. He ain't going to sleep. Knock out for sure.
William, William, why you think Jake is gonna pay somebody $80 million to knock him out?
Word.
Yeah, you think Jake Paul
Nate Diaz done bet 20,000 that Jake wins.
Whoa.
Nate Diaz smoked too much daggone weed to be daggone betting $20 that weed can really that weed can make your mind up quickly, boy.
How much does he win?
Don't blame the weed. Don't blame the weed. That's just
I got to bet. All that weed.
That is Nate. All
How
Nate.
much does he win? How much does he win if Jake wins?
Jake ain't finna win. Jake is going to sleep, so this is a for sure knockout. For sure. Like, just bet the money. Bet the money. This is a for sure knockout. He's going to sleep ice cold, not put the pillow in the middle of the leg. He's going straight to sleep.
Damn.
William, don't you put no money on that, William. Don't you put no money on that.
We don't believe you, William.
What?
Yeah, man.
Man, now I'm starting to think that weed might be getting into your mind now.
I ain't smoking 3 months, William. I'm doing good.
Yo.
You might be having going through withdrawals or something. You thinking that you think Zach Ball is gonna survive against Ashton Johnson?
Hey, you never know.
Oh my,
We'll see
I'm
soon.
disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you, Ness. I can't believe it. Hey, man, that's my call, man. But yeah, man, I can't believe you. Oh, my goodness. First show knockout.
We'll see.
All right, William.
You too,
You
William.
too.
We'll see. We got Xavier.
What up,
What's up,
Xavier?
Ness? What's up, Star?
What up?
What's up?
So now, this weekend it's a good little card. The Pitbull Roach fight. I don't think Roach is gonna come to box because he needs to, make an. He already has kind of some buzz. He has to keep that buzz so he can't make it boring. And for Cruz, he got to go to the body. He got to tire him out. This is his first time it's Roach's first fight at 40. He practically skipping 2 divisions because he only fought once at 35. So he got to touch that gas tank, go to the body, apply that pressure, and it could go either way. For Janibek and Lara don't use his legs no more, so he gonna have to time Janibek, and Janibek got that weird like awkward style where he like very jittery and moving. So I don't think he'll be able to get that timing down and land that shot he's looking for. So I got Janibek in that fight. And then Oshaki and Fulton, I'm leaning towards Fulton. And some people think it's going to be a little boring because they're both 2 very technical guys. But I think they're going to actually, they're going to put some pain on each other because they actually got some like bad blood. They really been talking a lot leading up to the fight. They're trying to prove something. So I don't think it's going to be as boring as some people think. I think it's actually going to be a firefight, obviously with technicality, but they're going to be trading a lot of counters. And I think Ramos's volume is going to be too much for Shane Mosley, but it is going to be a good card. I don't think it's worth the price they saying, but it's going to be a good little card.
Yeah. What you think about the Frank Martin? You have any picks on that one? Frank Martin and Ranzis.
I saw an interview he had with Brian Custer, I think it was, and he said he adding a lot to his toolbox. He said
Who? Frank?
and he also mentioned, yeah, he said now with a new trainer, he said he only switched because he wanted to like explore with different trainers and ask some things, and Derek James was like, I don't want to be like dealing with other trainers too, so just like let's separate. But
Okay.
Frank said he wants to go to like using more his athleticism some more and not just being super fundamental, which is Derek James style. And then he also said in that interview that he doesn't want to, like, for example, he said in the Tank fight, he made the mistake at staying at mid-range, that he should have fought more on the inside. So I think we might see some inside work in this fight from Frank Martin. Trying to test that out, see how he's doing. But yeah, he should win that. But I don't know how he'll do versus some of the top guys at 40. I just think
You have to
experience.
see that.
He started boxing late, and experience is a big thing. So versus the top guys, I don't really know how well he could do. But he should pull it off.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my call. Appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate your picks.
All right. Last call for them callers. Last call for them callers. If you're trying to call in and tap into the show, now is the time. Floyd made Connor $5. Oh yeah, Ness. We coming up together, gang. I need the protection. Haha. Now, what's next for Bud for real though? Do we think? But back on topic. Huh? I mean, I don't know what's coming up for Bud. You know what I'm saying? He dropped that Jake bag. That was a huge fight on Netflix. Huge exposure.
Yeah, he
Certainly,
fumbled that Jake bag.
certainly a movie. So I don't know what he gonna do next. Everything gonna fall short. Janibek's falling short to that. Don't nobody care about that shit.
What
Yusuf,
we got?
you
What's up,
can't even get
yourself?
Yes,
people to
sir.
call in right now, and he unifying.
Yes, sir. Am I good? Can you hear me?
You good?
We got you.
Who's all up there? Star and you?
That's it.
Yep.
All right. So I know I'm late, but this is just final predictions or
Yeah.
what's the
Just
topic?
if you
Cause
have any picks for the card this weekend, any fights of the night, any input on the fighters.
okay, well, far as Pitbull, I'm gonna start the main event. As far as Pitbull and Lamont, I think the fact Lamont has grown as a fighter. I think Pitbull really hasn't. He fights one way, and that works for him. But I think if Lamont Roach, can do his, able to, fight in the because Pitbull's going to fight, So if he can fight with him or he can box with him, slug it out, I think the fight's gonna be good regardless. But I think Lamont Roach should definitely be able to outbox him, and pull out the victory. Uh,
Okay.
Now the co-main is who? Lara-Janibek? I mean,
Call. Yep. Well, you got Foster and
okay,
Fulton and Laura and Janibek.
yeah. Lara and Janibek, I don't really mind that one. I'm really locked in for the and Fulton and Foster. I really can't wait to see that one. I really do like both guys, but something's telling me that Oshaki is gonna pull off the win. I don't know if it's because I don't know something. Like I said, I like both. I can't really say anything bad about both, but I think Oshaki Foster is going to outbox him just slightly, and if not, I think that fight is going to come down to coaching. He got Bozy. He know when to tell him what to do and not to do, and but when you in the ring and you got to make judgment. You got to make judgmental moments during a fight. I think Foster, as long as he, let his hands go, because sometimes he's very, I ain't gonna say gun shy, but he'll be in space to throw a punch and he won't do it. And Timothy Bradley had a very, very good video, and this is back when he rematched Conceição, if I'm pronouncing it right. He did like a full breakdown on that fight. I remember, but that's the fight regardless. Like I don't care who wins, but I do not want to miss that by any means necessary. But
Yeah,
so I think I got
that's
Foster
gonna be a good
pulling.
one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm back in the damn hospital, so I was supposed to go to the fight, but it is what it is. So I will be watching it from the iPad. It's all good. It is all
Okay.
good.
We
But
definitely keep you up in our prayers. Yeah, we keep
Word.
you up in our
appreciate it.
prayers and enjoy the fight. Yeah, we'll
Thank
be
you.
here.
Hey, Ness, can you
All
send
right.
me
You may
Bill
feel
Haney's
like it's your
number?
turn.
It's
I
the
This
had
ain't
same
your
DM'd you,
one.
turn.
but
But
you never
but
sent it to me, bro.
no,
I don't
the
think you never sent
same
it.
one I already sent you. He ain't changed that
No,
shit.
I'm looking at. No, I'm looking at the messages. I
Okay.
don't. I don't have it.
All right.
I don't have it. So
All
can you
right,
please, my
Yusuf.
Te-
man?
uh,
Go ahead.
send me a DM so I could send it to you.
I'll send it right now.
Southpaw.
Appreciate it.
Gotcha. Southpaw, what's up?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Straight.
Doing good, and you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm chilling. Chilling. It's finally got cold down here in Louisiana.
Oh, it's
Um.
cold there.
Oh yeah, it's cold. I'm feeling good. I like the cold.
Ugh,
Yeah. But
not me.
I have Janibek. Ness, why you hate on Janibek so much, bro? Janibek about to stop Laura
How
old
I'm
ass.
hating because I ain't picking him like
Hating
yeah.
on you hating on Kazakhstan, bro. Stop hating on my guy, bro. You just been hating on this guy. You tried to hide the public from him for a month. But he was about to fight, but I don't know how it's looking now. The shit's falling apart.
I don't know
But
what you talking about, brother.
No, you was hiding him for a month, acting like he didn't exist. You know what I mean? You was hiding him from the public for a month.
Bro, the
acting
public
like the
don't
man
know who
didn't
he
exist.
is. His own mama don't know who he
And
is.
you're not trying to promote him because you don't like the guy. You don't like him.
It ain't that I don't like him. He don't deserve no Bud fight. Fuck is
He
he
don't
done?
deserve no Bud fight.
I mean,
He's
just
about
tell
to be
us
a
what has he
3-belt
done?
champion.
What has he
He's about to
done?
be a 3-belt unified champion. He's about to stop Lara old ass.
Name one person he beat for the title.
Bro, we don't want to do that game.
See?
Let's not do that game.
See what
we
I'm
don't
saying?
want to do that game,
Y'all
bro.
just sitting here talking crazy, but then you don't even know who he won the belt
We
from.
don't want to
Like,
do
come
that
on,
game.
bro.
You already made it clear that he's an email champion as well. So we don't have to do that
Brother,
game. We don't have to go over who fought who.
he won the belt from. If I'm hiding him, why you hiding who he won the belt from?
Because it's about how he fights his style. Everybody's resume. We've already been over the resume.
So we saying the same thing, bruh. The motherfucker never been heard of.
You about to hear about it when he stopped Lara old ass.
Hopefully he could stop an old man that's 42. Hopefully.
And now you're gonna take away from the man's win once he does it.
You called him old. Now if I say what you say, I'm taking away, but you not. Y'all weird.
Well, I mean, because he going into the fight and people talking about it like it's a 50-50. So we're not gonna do it before
Homie,
the fight.
you just called him old ass. You called him old ass, not me. I picked Lara. You called him old ass.
50-50. You exactly. You picked Lara.
All right, and you called Lara an old ass. So now you mad that I'm repeating your words.
Just don't do that once we stop.
No, what you need not to do is call Lara old so that nobody repeats you. So that your man do get credit. You see how that works?
Because how good technically he is. So he's still a great fighter. I just think 42 is a crazy age to be fighting at a championship level. But I got Roach in the main event because I just think it's a great fight. This is a great fight for Roach. Roach gonna look great this fight. Being in that fire with Tank showed me he's gonna be able to be great in this fight. And I have Fulton as well. I think that's gonna probably be the fight of the night though. Fulton-Foster, that's gonna be a real barn burner.
Like it's your time.
Shout out to the boxing voice.
But
Shout
it's
out to
not your
y'all.
time.
You the man, champ.
Janibek.
You the man. Y'all gotta stop with the old, cause then when people repeat what y'all say, y'all get mad. This is crazy and strange. Y'all gotta stop with the old, cause when y'all downgrade a fighter, people gonna repeat what y'all saying. You know, they gonna think you have a reason to be saying what you saying. So just saying. That was the last caller. Last call. If you're going last minute, now is the time.
Any super chats, Ness?
Nah, we all wrapped up. Ness, GTO, Bo Rogers sliding in.
Come on, Bo.
They nominated you for Hater of the Year, Bo Rogers. You made it. You've been nominated. You ain't win. You've been nominated. Bo Rogers. Bo Rogers. Bo Rogers. Bo Rogers. All right. Boxing Patron. What up?
Boxing Patron. What's up?
What's up, Ness? Sound good?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Hey, how you guys doing? Great show.
Thank you.
You know, I think that the most interesting fight, is the Roach and Pitbull. You know, I know Pitbull does struggle with certain fighters, but I think it's those more late gear fighters with that longer jab.
Patron, you got to stop this, man. Y'all got to stop picking which our nationality, bro. Don't be coming in here picking Pitbull, bro.
You
just got iced with Canelo. You got iced with the Canelo pick. You gonna keep picking with your race? That shit is weird.
I didn't pick. When I was at that party, I didn't pick Vargas to win that fight. I didn't roll with Vargas on that same night, man. I was going against him. You know what I mean? I didn't think he was gonna win. You remember that? I think he's Mexican too, but I didn't go for him. But I don't care what it is. Man. I think that he does struggle with those more late gear fights. I think it's going to be difficult for him, man, to be up in his face. I think it's going to be a really tough fight. I do finish my pick though. I think you have the better in those fights. I think that Roach will land the cleaner punches. You know what I mean? And oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you were breaking up, but go ahead. I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think Roach will have the better exchanges. I think that it's going to be a really good and entertaining fight, but I do see Roach landing the better punches. He's going to be snapping Pitbull's heads back, because I think that's what's going to come down to. It's the cleaner punches. I think Roach is going to be landing too. I mean, I'm sorry. I think Pitbull's going to be landing a lot. I don't think he's going to be landing the cleaner punches though. I'm going to go with Roach in a close fight. A very close fight. I think the rounds will even be debatable as we go on. I'm going to take Roach in a very close fight, man. I think it's going to be very entertaining throughout the night. And then the Lara fight, I think Janibek dude's just gonna beat him up, dude. I don't see Lara. Lara's not bitten. It's not that Lara's old, man. I don't think he's active enough though. He's really not. Don't fight that much. We don't see much of him. I mean, I think the inactivity is gonna play a big role too. So I think Janibek's gonna beat him up, man. I think it's gonna be a Janibek fight. He's gonna take it to him. And I'm gonna take Mosley. I think I'm taking Mosley for that fight. I think Mosley's going to pull that out. I think Mosley's going to have a great fight. I'm going with Mosley on there. And I think the fight going to call for that. And I really do think that'll probably be the fight of the night is the Foster fight. I think that's going to be very entertaining, right? Yeah, I think that's going to be very entertaining fight right there. I think they're going to be going back and forth. So I got to go with Foster. I'm going with him. I think what's the name kind of moving up a little too soon, in that weight division. But I think it's going to be very entertaining. But I'm going with Foster in that one right there. So, But those are my picks right there, man. But see, Ness, you had to let me finish, man.
Any takes on the Frank and Rances? Any takes on the picks on the Frank and Rances? You picking on the Frank and Rances?
Oh yeah, you know what? Frank got that. I think Frank got that. I think people are kind of exaggerating how good that fight's going to be. People are like, "Oh, he's moving up." I mean, he's gonna. What's the name's gonna come out? It's a tough fight. Ain't no damn tough fight. And Frank's gonna take it to him right there. I think people are kind of worried because he ain't fought since he got stopped by a tank. So I think people are kind of worried about that, but I don't see that. People are tripping on that one. That ain't gonna be close. He's gonna take it to him. Frank's easy win on that one right there. But that's me right there. I appreciate you guys. Man, great show, man. You guys take care. All right.
All right, champ. Tip Bellis.
Tip is back.
Yeah, man. I just seen these nominees was up, man. After December 31st, man. I think I'm gonna just call it quits, man. This is nasty. this is insane. They about to rob me again. This is about to be like the third robbery? The third robbery.
You're not good at what you do. You're just annoying. You're not good at it. Like Bobby Cuts.
This is diabolical.
Bobby Cuts is a better hater. And so is
diabolical.
So is the dude. What's the other dude named Bobby Cuts and
This is diabolical.
Man, Bobby Cuts and Bo Rogers, they just better than you, bro. Like, why are you mad?
Listen, shout out to Bo Rogers. Bo Rogers is my favorite hater, man. So, I wouldn't mind myself nominating Bo Rogers for Hater of the Year, respectfully. But these nominees, man. I tell you, I don't even know, man. These callers, these fans, man, they should be boxing judges themselves, man.
You can't be mad at the truth, bro.
Like these niggas voting with a ski mask, man.
It ain't a vote, it's a nomination. You gotta get shit right.
Oh man, then they go into the booths with ski masks, man, dropping their nominees. This shit is diabolical.
I mean, you on the list. You on the list. Don't be scared of the competition.
Hey, no.
Motherfuckers get scared real quick.
They got Brandon Maurice up for Caller of the Year. Like, let me just tell y'all the truth.
There go the hate.
We talking about
this why you don't win. This why you don't win. You always hating on the next man.
Listen.
Can't win being a hater.
Listen. Brandon Maurice is being nominated for Caller of the Year when all his calls feature Gervonta Tank Davis. Brandon Maurice ain't never made a call on TBV without mentioning Gervonta Tank Davis. Every call he mentions, look, go to all his reels. All his reels of him mentioning Gervonta Tank Davis. I ain't making this shit up. The shit just is the proof in the pudding, man. The proof is just in the pudding. This is what we do. This is what, like, yo, like, if I wanted to talk about Tank every episode, man, I could. But you know what I'm saying? I don't want to. Like, and I'm a Tank fan. But damn, if I'm saying, I'm only going to fight parties because Javante Tank Davis brings out the bitches, you know what I'm saying? Shit, nominate me too. Nominate me too. Like, think about this. He just had a real Davis, and Tank been telling y'all he don't even want to box anymore. So why we still talking about Tank dropping reels about Tank? Tell me I'm lying. You can run me for one more. Tell me I'm lying.
We
Tell
just
me
want
I'm
to
lying.
understand why you hating on people, man.
Hey man. Name one other
You may
caller.
feel like it's your
Name
time,
one other caller that has
but it's
called
not your
out the
time.
corruption and bias and judging in the sport of boxing. You don't have them. You don't have them. Name one other caller. Name one other caller that brings you the attraction he does on Border Wars. Name one other caller.
Bro,
Y'all
don't
ain't got
mix
that.
one thing
Man,
with the
hey,
other, man. Don't
hey,
mix
man.
one thing with the other,
I'm
bro.
just
You
saying.
weird.
I'm just saying.
You
I'm
gotta
just saying.
stop. You gotta stop.
I'm about to get. I'm about to get robbed, and if any nigga getting nominated think he about to win and not be outed about their win, just know you about to get a gift. You about to get a gift. I just got to tell the truth. Man, let's go over this list, man. Let's go over this list. Since we here, let's go over the list. Because the show about to end anyway. So we might as well take the time to go over this list while we here, man. Let's go over this list. Super Chatter of the Year. Shout out to Edgar Granados, man. He one of them ones. You should definitely be nominated for Super Chatter of the Year, in my opinion. Polo Buck. Salute to Polo Buck. Tech for sure. You know what I'm saying? They be going at it, man. They be going. I know I'm missing somebody else. Somebody else I'm missing. I'm sorry. I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. Definitely. Respectfully, Stock Chasers is Rookie of the Year. Shout out to all you other niggas, but Stock is Rookie of the Year. I don't need like anybody nominating anybody outside of Stock Chasers. You delusional. You know what I'm saying? Mike might be a runner up, but respectfully, I think Stock Chasers got it. Who else we got, man? Rookie Caller of the Year, Stock Chasers. Stock Chasers. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Stock Chasers. Fighter of the Year, damn. I don't know, man, because it seems like y'all only get Fighter of the Year to dudes who fighting one time a year. You know what I'm saying? So we might have to double back on that. You know, I don't like that. But it should be Bam Rodriguez. I mean, if anybody, should be Bam Rodriguez. But knowing y'all boxing fans and y'all bias on this channel, y'all going to give it to dudes who've been fighting one time a year. One time a year. You know, that's what they do. That's what they do.
Let me make this
Call it a
coffee.
year.
He gonna cry for a minute.
Yeah, man. This is crazy. Like, I'm just saying, niggas got Mike from Omaha listed as caller, not caller of the year. Oh my God, niggas got Mike from. It's just Brandon Maurice and Mike from Omaha listed as caller of the year. This shit is insane, bro. This is insane. You might as well close the boost down. Just close the boost down. Cause I can't make this shit up, man. I can't make this shit up. This shit is insane. I don't know what the fuck is going on in the TB. Like, honestly, there's a TBV award nominee for robbery of the year. If y'all want to talk about robbery of the year, put Tip Bayless in that category of robbery of the year because I'm about to get robbed. I'm about to get robbed. They got ski mask and guns pointed at me. They got ski mask and guns pointed at
You
me.
may feel
This
like
shit
it's your time,
diabolical, bro.
but it's not your time.
This is like
Not robbery of the
I don't
year.
even know. I mean, honestly, y'all should put my Border Wars fight. If y'all want, put my Border Wars fight in there, man. Just go ahead and put my Border Wars fight in there. I think that should be in there as well. Put my Border Wars fight in there for robbery of the year. You know, hey, listen, man, I'm going all out. Cause, hey, after December 31st, I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm done. But hey, man, that's back. I'm gonna let y'all go. Shout out to Quest, man. You a hater for sure, man. Don't even put me in that hater category. Truth tell.
All right.
Yeah.
You done? He done. Bobby Cuts still in that hater of the year spot from Tip. He mad.
What up, Cut?
He ain't happy. He ain't happy,
I'm in
Bobby.
the head of the year spot.
You in the hater of the year spot, man. Your man's ain't happy with you.
Shout out to everybody that put me in the hate of the year. I appreciate that. It's quality hate is hard to come by these days, but
You know it.
I'm an objective hater. I'm an equal opportunity hater. You know, I give props to Debo Dare for proving me wrong. I really thought Brian Norman was gonna wash him and put him, but I do deep down in my heart, I was like, I told you I wanted him to win so I could keep hating on him. You know what I'm saying? Because hate is love in this game. I hate to bring out the greatness in niggas. You know, my hate is powerful, nigga. Shit it's motivational, nigga. It's like when, just like when Emmanuel Stewart was cussing out Leonard Lewis in the corner, nigga, motivated that nigga to go out there and get the knockout. That's how Brian Norman Sr. should have been motivating his son. You know what I'm saying? Hate is powerful, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hate on some other shit. You know, that turkey card was ass though, you know what I'm saying? This PBC card gonna be way better. You know, PBC, they the only ones that do boxing right. You know, everybody hating on them. That's fucked up the game. But you about to see the difference. It's like shit. You know, Turkey just put names on cars and the cars be all ass because he just thinking like a casual. Like he got these names on here. This shit about to be good. But this shit ain't never good. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez fighting Yard and shit. How's that? Nobody wanted to see that shit. Where the Benavidez and Better Be? Where the Benavidez and Bivol? Turkey ain't got none of that shit done. But y'all be giving them credit for putting on the fights people want to see. Nobody wanted to see that Crawford Canelo shit. We just was happy Canelo got his ass whooped. That was it. And then, you know what I'm saying? Benavidez beat up. He hit 10 uppercuts in a row on Yard, man. When the motherfucker get hit with 10 uppercuts in a row, it's time to stop the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's just excessive abuse. It did what it did. Debo Dev, he got the victory. He did what he had to do. He came out there clean. But that fight was ass. Y'all acted like that was a master class. That shit was not a master class. You know what I'm saying? He went from fucking. He started out good. It started out like Sugar Ray Leonard, but it ended like Bernard Hopkins. This fight was ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, no credit. He did what he had to do. He shut down Brian Norman, but the fight was ass. It did. What else we got? They had a duel of Mason and Noakes. That was the only good fight on the card. Van watched who he's fighting. You know what I'm saying? So it was like shit. We about to see competitive fights on this PBC card. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see Stephen Fulton against Oshaki Foster. I got Oshaki because I want him to fight Shakur because they got real beef, and I want to see them fight because they both got beef. That's the only reason I'm going for Oshaki. You know what I'm saying? I got Lamont
Gotcha.
Roach edging out. I kind of got Pitbull beating Lamont Roach because Lamont Roach been feeling himself a little too much. Like he acted like he think he beat Tank, dog. He acting around. He acted like he beat Tank and shit. That shit. You could tell he ain't got his head in the game. I got Pitbull. It did. Who the hell else is on the card?
You got, did you say
What's up, fight?
Janibek Lara?
Yeah, I didn't say Janibek. My bad, start.
Okay.
I got
Janibek.
Janibek
What?
because the Lord old
All
enough to be my
right.
daddy. They ain't the same age, but he look old enough. He look like he my daddy, nigga. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then we have
He old.
Martin and Ranzis.
Said Martin and who?
Martin and Ranzis Bartholomew.
Frank Martin fighting on there too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I got Frank. I didn't even know that shit. Shit, I got Frank Martin. Everybody who
Yeah.
get knocked out in the tank, they get like an extra increase in stats. They just get better. The tank be blessing them with them knockout. When they wake up, they be better fighters though. I got Frank Martin by stoppage.
What about dang, by stoppage? Okay. What about Mosley or Ramos?
You may feel like it's your time, but it's
I don't
not
even
your
give a
time.
damn about that fight, dog. Didn't they say Boots was ducking Ramos, but now he fighting Mosley Jr. He better beat Mosley Jr. This Ramos dude better beat Mosley Jr. Dog. Y'all said Boots was ducking this nigga or had a
Bobby,
story
that's
like
the
that. He better knock
bell.
Mosley
I
Jr.
got
out.
some callers, or I would let you
Hi,
burn.
Bobby.
Stock Chasers, what up?
What up, Stock? Stock Chasers.
Hey man, don't forget if you're in that Florida area, I'm looking for anybody that works in concrete. Let's have lunch. If you deal in
Mm-hmm.
foundations, let's have lunch. Stock Chasers, you gotta unmute. All
Ness is
right.
what about the location for Border Wars? Yeah, anything yet?
Yeah, so definitely the date has moved to the 21st or the 14th. I'm just waiting on a finalization. We definitely had a phone call last night. I'm supposed to be receiving an email with all the details. Every commission is different and every state is different. So we don't need an ambulance, but we need two EMTs at this one, plus a doctor. So there's just a lot of little things to figure out, but we are on the right foot and headed in the right direction. It's definitely going to be Florida. I don't want anyone to book until I pay the sanction because the date obviously can change, which it has. On the 28th, there's already 2 other USA boxing events.
Okay.
And someone down here is throwing an event, this promoter. He's an actual pro promoter. Remember, I brought him up and I said, damn, I can't believe he's doing a show and didn't contact me. Well, his show is a week before or a week after. So we don't want to, step on his toes. Shout out to Gonzalo. So we're going to try and go on the 21st or the 14th. Just, getting things ironed out. Because remember, I'm partnering with someone too. So it's like, what are you doing? What am I doing? What are you bringing? What am I bringing? So we ain't done yet. But the minute I get the email, then it should be over because I was supposed to get it yesterday. I don't know if they got my email, so I sent it to him today. Hopefully I get that email today and we could lock things in.
All right.
Stock chasers.
Yeah, what's good?
What up, Stock?
Oh.
You there?
Yeah,
there.
y'all hear me?
Yep.
All right.
Gotcha.
All right. Hey, yo, since we making pushes, right? Since Tip want to call in and make pushes, man, I'm just asking everybody to, have me in their mind when it come to Rookie of the Year. You feel
may
me?
feel like it's your
Since
turn.
Tip want to call in and start hating on people and all that. But yo, listen, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. That Oshaki Foster and Cool Boy, I'm gonna tell you something, man. So far with the fights, I'm still making my picks, man. I'm still putting some parlays together. But I have to go with Cool Boy because listen, Foster could be sloppy, bro, at times, man. Like, and they've both had like prior fights where they both, I don't know, man. They looked a little sloppy, but I think that Cool Boy just has more skills. He just has more skills. The only thing is that Foster is the bigger guy, but I gotta go with the boxer, man. And I think that there's a lot at stake for Cool Boy because he's gonna become the first 3 division champ out of Philly, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a big deal, you feel me? So I gotta go with my East Coast brethren on this one, man. So
Gotcha.
yeah, man, I got Cool Boy. I got Cool Boy on that one, man. Decision,
Okay.
easy decision, honestly. If he wants to, it's up to him. You know what I mean? And we got he got the best corner. I feel like he got the better corner. But what else we got? We got Janibek and Lara. Listen, man, like everybody likes to say, it's time to, respectfully pack the older dudes up, man. Janibek got to pack up Lara. Lara's had a good run. But Janibek, he has a lot at stake as well. I mean, this could open doors to a Bud fight. It could open doors to an undisputed fight with Adamas, as long as he stops stucking. So I gotta go with Janibek on that one. When it comes to Lamont Sanat, I got Lamont Sanat, bro.
Gotcha.
Pitbull really don't float my boat, man. Pitbull's just a come forward dude. He swings for the fences. I mean, does he really crack? I don't know. He's more like he has a lot of volume. I wouldn't say that he cracks. I mean, he's put some people down, but I don't see him putting down Roach. I think Roach could box his way to a win. To stop Pitbull is a mission. It's a mission. Pitbull, he got a hard head, man. He looked like one of them dudes that it's hard to put down. Tank couldn't put him down. So if Tank couldn't put him down, I don't see Roach putting him down. But I could see Roach winning a decision. He's just gonna have to box his way there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, man, those are my 3 for sure picks.
Gotcha.
I mean, Frank Martin and Bartholomew, I don't
You
really
may
know,
feel
bro.
like it's your time,
But yeah, man, that's
but
my
it's not your
call.
time.
Y'all be holla at y'all.
All
All
right.
right. Appreciate your picks.
Word. Let's see here. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. We trying to get that help with the visibility. Put this episode in the eyes of boxing fans. Politically Incorrect, $2. Co-host of the year, that boy Two-Tone, the superstar. Lake County, $5. Norman Jr., arguably fighter of the year. 3 title defenses in 3 countries in 9 months in 2025. A world champion. Had he won versus Devin, it wouldn't be argued. Yeah, man. Shout out to Norman. Great boxer.
Mm.
Hopefully he bounces back. Top Rank gets him back in action as soon as possible. That looks like everybody. We right back at it. 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 7 o'clock Eastern. Obviously, we can talk Shakur T.O.B. an official, so join me for an evening show. C-Dub, last minute.
C-Dub, what's up?
Yo. How are you?
Straight.
Gotcha.
Straight up. That's what's up, man. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. Salute to the panel. Ness, Star. I think y'all the only 2 up there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Community we heal. You know, it's the rollout. You got the soundbite, Ness? Dun, 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 dun. It's still going, man. And who else can continue the momentum from the good card, the great cards that Riyadh had? So who else to do it on Prime? I'm going to go with Fulton. Foster always kind of it's like he worried about too much on placement or landing the right shot.
Mm-hmm.
I think Fulton will work more. Let me Janibek, Lara, been a great fighter for a long time. Good boxing. Cuban, so we don't know is he really 42? Is it really 45? Is it really 46? But
why would you do that to Laura when you ain't like when they did that to Wilder with Luis Ortiz?
I was the main one saying it.
Do unto others as you want others to do to you, man.
I was the main one saying it. I wasn't.
So
you was
discrediting your favorite fighter's biggest win. That's what you're telling us.
No, he wasn't 45 the first time they fought. Maybe that was the second time.
But you knew how old he was the first time they fought, even though he's Cuban, and you don't know how old they are.
The first time he wasn't
that's
like
all good. You
40.
fell in that one, man.
He wasn't 45.
Just learn from your mistakes, man.
He wasn't 45. His first one.
No, how do you know? You just said we don't know how old Laura is because he's Cuban.
No, it's the range of years that you put on it. It's like
no, it's all good.
It's
bro.
like 3 to 4.
Like I said, learn from your mistakes, man.
It's like 3 to 4, man. You should know this, man. You from down that way. You should know this. But and I got the headline is a tough one to go with. PBC just keep throw the 50-50 fights out there, and the cars be 50-50 up and down. You got like 5 Ring Magazine top ranked. Top 10 ranked fighters out the division. There's another one 50-50. I like the boxing the Roach. I can see how he could win. I'm gonna go with Cruz for being at the weight longer. Roach is moving up another weight after not getting out. As we would like ideally to get acclimated to a weight class and have 2 fights. So, but yeah, we just seen Bud do it. We seeing Devin do it. So it's maybe Roach is a type of fighter that can move up in weight classes, and then he a good boxer, so that's going to go a long way. I just think the pressure of Cruz, and I got to see what he's going to do with the pressure. He could nullify like Rayo did. He could be boxing smooth in the fire and still boxing real smooth. And I'm just going to have to see it. But yeah, I'm going to go with Cruz.
Okay. What about Frank and Ramses?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got Frank Martin, for sure. We're going to get back in the win column. Okay. Try to get look for a Keyshawn fight after that. You know,
What?
Frank. You know,
Frank and
yeah,
Keyshawn
yeah,
right after
yeah.
that.
And PBC will make it
Okay.
happen for Frank. You know, Frank been eating good with the PBC, and you know, they just keep them. I'm just glad they're working together still, and hopefully they could, you know, do something together with you know, how Bob said him and Ash should be working together, and they should get together with Keyshawn and Frank and make that. It'll be good
Okay.
for the sport.
Anything from Mosley and Ramos? Mosley and Ramos.
Man, they just so many fights on this card. I can't believe it. You know, so many top tier fighters and bosses on this PBC card on Prime. You know, thank you, Al
Okay.
Heyman. It's Ramos. I'm gonna roll with. I like Moses, but I'm gonna roll with Ramos. I'm gonna roll with the younger fighter, the younger lion. You know, both are lions, both are good. But I'm gonna roll with Ramos.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna roll with.
You all set up. Who's the fight of the
Okay,
night?
I mean the fight of the night should be Cruz and Roach,
Okay.
just because of the style. That's why I lean towards him, just because he is going to bring it. People say they don't like it, or it just seems like it's a. I mean, I guess he's not using it in the boxing IQ, but he's still doing good things in there. He's still using some boxing IQ to be able to get on the inside and not get punished on his way in. He do a lot of things, a lot of dipping, a lot of moving his head off the center of the line. So it's going to be a good one. Shout out TVV. Smash the like button. It's free. Do something with
All
yourself.
right.
Roll out.
Appreciate your call.
All righty then. That is it this time. Back at it. 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 6 o'clock Central.
All right.
Arrivederci.
We out, y'all.
Peace.